things started. Last week we finished off with you all ending up in a forest and you were deciding where you wanted to go next. I believe you settled on the tower that you saw, but I don't know if that was 100%. You guys had just finished pretty much fleeing Valaki after a attack from Strahd and his people. And yeah, I believe we left off with you guys still needing your long rest. So if you guys wanted to discuss anything about what just took place and where y'all want to go, what your overall goals are, anything like that, now would be a great time to dive into that. I believe we already did like the foraging and cooking the foods and stuff. So I believe y'all were like eating, and then we just ended so that we could do the rest of this now. So does anyone want to kick off discussion about anything?
No,
Mm,
man.
Let me give you this as well. It might help with the refresh of the memory. So here's the Barovian map, right? So this red circle is where you are, and you guys know of the tower to your northwest over here. Um, and then another thing y'all were talking about was the hill down at the bottom past the winery. So um, it's based on whatever you guys wanted to do before moving forward.
Yeah. So I think Bahar was just told what the group was actually doing, trying to find those powerful items to help them stop. So he would be like
Did,
being unable to open
yeah, I was gonna say, did
that
they hand you the
that
journal?
notebook.
Yeah, they handed you the
Yeah.
journal and you were looking at it.
I tried to spell magic on it and it didn't work. So that was something. Yeah, and he's gonna be like, so where are we going from here? Are we going to go to the towards the tower up north, or do you guys want to straight line it directly to the person that gave you this quest or this book?
er, well, whatever happened in Valaki, or excuse me, that's the name of that town, right? Valaki.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Velaki.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it might travel over to that tower. Maybe we could, at at best, give them a little warning before they too are infected or, excuse me, plagued by weird vampire creatures.
Hmm. No, definitely. I mean, when we checked, I think it did not look like anyone was living in it, but you never know. Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Listen, it might get overrun soon, just to see what's there. We
Hmm.
might find something to help us. We may lose access to it if we wait.
I'm all for that. After a good night's sleep, I think we'll have the freshness to go trek up north then.
I'm good on. I'm good for that. Oh, I did have one question, Mr. DM.
Hmm.
What was the name of the guy that signed Impius's axe? Can't
Oh, we wrote that down somewhere.
remember. Yeah.
Dang, where did I write that down? You know what? I probably put it on your sheet because I am usually smart like that. Let's see if I did it. Yep. It's a hand axe with Micah Stonewell's signature. Micah Stonewell.
Stud. Thing.
+7?
All right.
That's crazy.
All right. I'm all set. Oh yeah. Good night's sleep. That's a good idea. Impius loses consciousness. Settled.
Yeah.
I love how Epius doesn't go to sleep; he passes out. It's a clear distinction.
Every time. Every time.
All right. Well, what about you, Callisto and Zaragan? What about you, Daphne? I mean, this was a pretty traumatic event for me. I don't know if you guys have been seeing a lot of cities fall into ruin, but that's first for me.
I've seen it
I
before,
mean,
but
I haven't seen a city fall into ruin, but I've seen things fall to ruin before.
As y'all say that, the glow of the burning city is still somewhat visible because of how high you are up, and kind of able to look kind of out over at the city.
Well, I think we're all fed, and should do you guys usually do watch rounds? Someone stays awake at least once to make sure no danger happens, or what is your usual arrangement for sleeping?
I only need 4 hours of sleep, so I never mind taking a shift.
And actually, I think I did everything. I only took damage that last combat, and that was about it.
No?
All right, well, if you
Hmm.
guys are done, then we can just have you guys go to sleep, and we can start the next day.
Just does anybody wonder why Strahd decided to do this now?
Mm.
Yes.
I'm guessing it has to do with the fact that he finally got his hands on ah, what's the name again?
Mhm.
I'm the name of friend of mine, Isabel, but I'm pretty sure it's not Isabel.
Tatiana?
Maribel?
Maribel,
Is
maybe.
that her name?
Who are we talking
But
about?
he's looking for
Maribel?
Tatiana, right? That's
Yeah,
his.
yeah.
You guys hand
Yeah,
deliver Tatiana to him.
Who's
we did.
Tatiana?
Handle
Ah, uh, I guess it's his old. Well, he had a brother who was going to marry her, but he loved her, and then he killed his whole family in order to have her. But I believe she also died, and now he
Ah,
believes that this young girl is a reincarnate of her, and so he took her from us.
is it a friend of you? That young
No,
No,
girl?
not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
basically
that
just an escort mission
really
gone wrong.
seems crazy. I mean, people, the last lady that was ogling over him in that city was saying, kind of wording it as if it was not his fault, but I don't think he was cursed. More like he cursed himself, from what I'm hearing. If he decided to kill
Well,
his own brother, you know,
I
and now
guess
he's
his
doing all
family.
of that.
Yeah. I, I
It's
guess
a possibility.
he did
Probably
turn
more
us away.
complicated than that, but I don't like the guy. That's all.
Hmm.
All right. Well, then I can take the first round of checks, and once you wake up, Daphne, you can take the rest. And or how would
Sure.
that work if we're trying to do like some watches? There is a city burning close by, so I think it would be a good idea to just probably keep watches in case danger gets close while we're sleeping.
You sure you want to take first watch? Aren't you like really injured?
I'm pretty injured. If someone want to take it, I was just proposing
Um,
since I was the one that proposed
I
the
can
whole thing.
I
But
can take it
yeah.
first while Daphne sleeps
I'm
because
pretty
I
okay.
have all my spell slots and I'm a ranger in a forest.
All right,
So
that is great then. Thank you very much, my friend. I will go
Okay.
to sleep then. All right. Yep.
okay, I will equip my sword and shield and I will circle the camp and keep an eye out through the forest.
Okay. So that's fine. So Callister's taking first watch, and then
Yes.
someone else will take the second watch, I guess.
Mhm.
Cool, cool. Okay, well, who's taking the second watch?
Oh.
I am.
Alright, Daphne. Then you'll be the first one to do the roll for me today. Let me go.
Okay, I
I
got
need
this.
a wisdom save from you as you wake up.
So 15.
15. You wake up feeling pretty normal. Maybe a little like you feel like an emotional drain on you, but overall you're okay.
Okay. I'm also gonna change back to summer since everybody seems to enjoy fire. I think it's best to keep it for now.
Okay, that's every time you sleep, not every time you level up, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's what I
Yeah,
figured.
it's every time I sleep I can change
Yeah.
it.
You get to change like proficiencies, I think, as well, and it changes your face step.
It
Cool.
changes
I
the
guess,
face
yeah,
step, yeah.
the feast up. But I can also change my proficiencies. I just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once a long rest, you can change proficiencies. It's really fun.
yeah, two of them
So
in
let's see.
different
I
categories.
got you as. Alright, here we go. Now you're switching back to summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess everybody else has seen her with white hair, I think, and
Oh,
now she
yeah.
has red
Yeah.
hair with like red eyes. So I think Barak and Bahar would not have seen her like that yet.
Are you keeping thieves' tools and a whip as your two proficiencies?
Was it a whip?
That's all I got
Okay,
here.
yeah,
I don't know if that's what
yep,
you have.
I'll keep that.
Okay. Thieves' tools and a whip. Okay. Save that. Good to know. All right. Yeah.
Mine
You can.
says rapier. I don't think I'm proficient in a rapier, and it says it's fine. Yeah, whip's good.
Okay. Okay. Rapier. That's fine. Yeah, 'cause you do have. No, you don't. Yeah, you have a rapier. So. All
Yeah, I
right.
do.
You also have a longbow.
Hmm.
Oh, you get that from your kinsei. This is your trance. This is different. You get your rapier and your longbow from your kinsei.
I didn't have it before the Kensei, but yeah, okay. Then I'll stick with the whip and change it here instead.
Okay. Yeah, I got thieves' tools and whip. So. All
Okay.
right. Yeah, you can come out and we'll put everyone in the tent.
Wait, so you have proficiency in thieves' tools now.
I always did.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
what?
was
What?
the other episode. That was the other session. That was my fault. I totally forgot. I have it listed on a separate spot. So
Oh, it's okay. But I
Why?
thought
Why
you
didn't you take the thieves' tools then?
because you wanted them, so I gave it to you.
I didn't know you had proficiency in them.
I'm pretty sure I said, but I don't know.
You know, I'm just gonna give you the thieves' tools if you got proficiency in them.
you guys are handing
Okay.
off. So all right. Well, Daphne, you add thieves' tools to your list, and Callister, you can go on to get your 4 hour sleep. The good
Wait,
old
am I
dog.
able to give Daphne my sentinel shield while she's doing her watch?
If you
It's
want,
a
but she doesn't have any. You know what? I'll let her do that. You can just try. Go ahead.
Do you have any proficiency in? You're able to hold a shield, aren't you?
yeah, I can hold a shield, but I don't
Mm-mm.
it wouldn't benefit me, I
No,
don't
no, no,
think.
that's fine. Like the ability from the sentinel shield comes into place once you just hold it. You don't have to actually use it,
Okay. Yeah.
and it does help you. Because last time we put you on watch. You know, children were abducted, so this will give you advantage on deception checks.
Yeah. Fine. Yep. Still stuck on that. Things happen.
Put a lot of faith in you before going
So,
to sleep. I see.
so I will lend
You
Daphne
guys
my
are all
sentinel
alive.
shield.
You guys are alive. That's important enough.
They're therefore she did her job. So, um,
Please.
it is a peaceful night. The sound of embers and sadness from the from Valaki have died down overnight, and a lot of the embers have been put out. So the fire in the distance has been pretty much smoldered. And yeah, as morning comes around, I need everyone else to roll a wisdom save. I guess
Wisdom.
I'll use this for Zrag 1d20.
21.
Mm,
Alright, 21's good.
okay.
A 15 is good. Zrag got a 4. Not great for the roll 20 roll.
13.
24. You said a 13?
Mhm.
Okay. You're doing way too many wisdom saves, my guy.
It's beyond 20. That's just freaking going crazy. I clicked it twice and it did it 5 times.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Well, only Zrag is going to be feeling this, so, let me see what I'm supposed to add on to this. Oh, yes. Okay. He's just going to be, I mean, it kind of fits, but he's going to be pretty quiet today as he is feeling the effects of the Shadowfell despair that everyone else kind of just shook off today. Because you all passed your checks. With that said, yeah, you guys can wake up and enjoy your morning, decide where you're gonna go, and pack up and get going.
How's the
Good.
watch?
It went really well. You guys are alive, aren't you?
I love our criteria for a good watch.
Hey, to be fair, they wouldn't come closer. There's nothing I could do. I wanted to be on the edge of the whole camp. Do you guys remember where the wolves are, the werewolves that they warned us about?
Yeah.
North.
North. Okay. I
Why are
thought
you
so.
looking to go do some hunting?
No, I'm just looking to be more prepared if we're going up north.
I think they're
No.
like a little bit more up north, but it's always good to be careful.
Hmm.
I definitely should have stolen all of those silver weapons now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
It's gotta. It's okay.
learning experience. Next time I'll steal. It's the right thing to do.
Don't we all like have magical weapons at least?
I believe
Yeah.
so. Like, well, also if we took his weapons, I don't even know if he survived. He was running towards there last time we saw him, but there was some weapons that were magical in it. Yes.
I'm a little doubtful he survived that.
I don't know. He had a lot of holy symbols, holy water, swords, uh, mirrors for some reason, a bone scroll. I probably should have taken the books, but he had a lot of stuff. That's why I wanted to speak with him and get to know more.
Yeah,
But
but like there's 6 of us and we had to flee from a church. And even if Strahd wasn't there, I still feel like we would have had to flee from a church. And if he's able to
definitely.
kill that many things at once, then damn, what's he doing here?
I don't think he's killing them. I think he took his stuff and ran away, probably, is what I'm saying. Yeah. But we won't be able to know unless we meet him again, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I grab my shield back from Daphne before I forget.
Okay.
Um,
Back your
are
shield.
we moving stealthily today, or do we want to take a faster pace to get
Yeah,
more places quicker?
let me put y'all on the map, and yeah, you let me know where are we going.
It's probably at least worth checking out that tower. Like it's not that far away.
Yeah, tower.
It's about
Yeah.
Okay.
it's about a 30-minute
Let's go
walk.
to the tower.
So, all right, yeah.
Although I don't know why, I can't help but feel like it's a gazebo and not a tower.
Yeah, right. I've been imagining in my head too.
Yeah.
I mean, we're able to see it from here. It's pretty high. It's if it's a gazebo, it's a really high gazebo, like a very tall gazebo.
Fair enough.
It would just look nice, at the that little. I forget what that's called, but like that landmass. Nice gazebo.
All right. You guys are heading to. You guys, get out the forest. You find the road, and you make your way up the road to a section via the map, which is going to be the tower. All right. That only takes you all about 30 minutes to get here, so it's not long before you are finding yourself right there. Does that look good? It looks fine. Let me just do this. There we go. All right. All right. So as you guys come out of the forest and start heading up the road, you come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by the misty woods and rocky bluffs. The thick fog that creeps around the dark still waters is trailing on the edge of the grass around this tower. The grass-covered causeway stretches hundreds yards across the lake uh, to a flat marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolds and that are clinging to one side of it. And there is a large gash that has split the wall on the opposing side of it. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls, and parked near the base of the tower. In front of the door is a wagon. Uh, it's got a barrel top style, and it's spattered with mud. The tower
Hmm.
itself seems to stand about 80 feet high, and based on the locations of the window slits and arrow slits that cover the towering side, you can tell that there's definitely at least 4 floors to this tower, and if they're evenly spaced, you're probably looking at about 20 feet per room when it comes to height.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. The highest point of the tower overhangs the levels below it. Let me give you a nice picture. Well, they got it's like a schematic type picture, so it portrays it.
Like an upside down pyramid, I guess.
No, it's like what you would expect from a wizard tower, to be honest. With that, the top part being like super big, and then like the slender middle.
Hmm.
That tower got curves. All right. So, does it look like anyone lives here?
This tower looks beyond dilapidated. In fact, you're probably, if you have any sort of architectural understanding of how buildings hold themselves up, it is a wonder that this thing is still standing.
Hmm.
Can I check to see if this caravan has been sitting here for a while? Like checking the ground, the tracks, and the wheels and such?
Yeah, do a little investigation, and I'll give you what you get.
17.
All right. There are some tracks for the wagon. It looks like it came. Let me get the arrow. This direction. So, with the front of the wagon being here, there doesn't appear to be any horses or any type of like pulley system, I guess you could say, the thing that hooks the horses to the wagon that you would expect that makes it move. Um, it's just a wagon by itself, but it does have trail marks behind it. And There is, you can see that under layers of mud, the wagon itself sports a fresh coat of the purple paint, and its wheels have this fancy gold trim. There's a brass lantern that hangs from each corner, and a red drape covers a almost like a tombstone shaped window on each side, so you can't see in it through the window. There is a steel padlock that secures the back door, and hanging from which is a cheap wooden sign that just reads "Keep Out."
Hmm. Do we see where the tracks back here lead? Like, do they lead just like right into the woods, or do they? Yeah.
It leads towards the woods. Yes, I mean this whole place is surrounded by woods, so you guys are walking up the only path that is a path.
Interesting.
Knock, knock, knock,
Um,
knock. Hello? Is anybody home?
All right, you guys can start looking around too. That's fine. Let me give you.
you said the scaffolding is like really not the best. Is it like? Can I determine if it's safe enough for me to actually like climb up and walk on?
You want to investigate it before you walk on it?
Yes.
I'll let you roll investigation. Bahar, whenever you walk up to that door, it's actually a very curious door. Uh, Instead of, it looking like a door, it uh, it has no door handle. It's got no lock symbol or anything like that on it. The tower door itself is made of iron, and you can't even see like hinges. Like there's nothing that really indicates that this is a door other than the fact that it is the front of the tower. In the middle of the door hangs a large embossed symbol and a connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the lintel above the door is the word Kazan. Khazan. Here is what the door looks like.
Huh. And okay, well, there's not that little thing to knock under it. That's not there, right?
Yeah, it is there. You can
It's
use it
there?
you can use that to knock if you'd like.
Yeah, because when I said knock, 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 if that was there, he would kind of take it and knock and be like, "Anyone home? Hello?"
There would be no response.
Hmm. He turns around to his friends. That's a weird door. Anyone know what Kazan is?
Callister, how was your
Oh,
Uh,
check of that scaffolding?
not great. 6.
6? I mean, you're no architect, but the wood doesn't look great. You're welcome to test it, though. It looks like it could possibly support a good amount of weight.
I don't have featherfall either.
Hmm. I'm gonna look at Bahar.
And
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. You go ahead.
what floor does the scaffolding go up to?
Uh, so the scaffolding is it goes up 20 feet above the ground. You can see that it has rotting wooden beams supporting the scaffolding. And as you did your test on it, it did give off some groans and creaks. Um, but there are also a series of ladders and platforms that lead to a hole in the northwest wall of what looks like the third floor.
Have I just been disconnected?
Did
No,
I?
that was Dean.
Did any
No,
of that?
I think that
Oh,
was
Did that go
yeah, that
through?
was the
Was that? Did y'all hear any of that? Or no?
you cut towards the end, yeah.
Oh. Um, there is a series of ladders at the end of the scaffolding that look like it go up to a hole on the northwest wall of the third floor.
okay. You know, I don't have featherfall, so I'm not gonna risk that.
Okay. So what we doing?
Maybe I'm just gonna look at Bahar and go, yeah, I don't know who Kazan is, but let me try this. He's gonna rub his hand
um,
together and cast thaumaturgy and start open sesame
Oh,
really
okay.
loud.
Um,
Does it work?
I mean, you do project your voice very loudly as you were going for. It does nothing for the tower.
Well, it just says I can like make an unlocked door open, but
Yeah, I think
I
he knows
thought you
that.
were about to use a skeleton key.
Yeah, me too,
I
honestly.
I was expecting
Yeah,
that
you
as
can
well.
open them, but it's not a small open. It's slam them open. It's like blang.
Mm.
There's no unlock.
Well,
Yeah.
it is a locked door, so I mean,
Okay.
no,
All right.
it's not gonna do anything if you're just trying to get it to open.
fair enough.
After you want to crack.
Yes. Does not look to have a lock, really, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But what about the caravan? Are you guys wanting to open that?
I honestly, usually when I read Keep Out, I listen. But if you guys want to open it, I was. Does anyone recognize those symbols on the door?
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Zarag
I
is
don't.
just keeping up with y'all.
Would Drag recognize any of it?
No, he wouldn't.
Mm.
How high up is the nearest window?
Oh, that's a great question. I think the nearest window is 10 feet off the ground.
Oh, word. Is
Where?
it like an is does it look funky like this door, or does it look like a normal window?
I believe the windows are pretty normal. Double check.
You know
I
what? I'm gonna sit down and start ritual casting detect magic, and if we're still here in 10 minutes, at least we'll have that.
okay. I'm looking
Yep.
at this. Okay, so the first window is actually at the third floor. There are no windows on the first floor, and then there are arrow slits on the second floor. I misspoke.
Hmm.
Looking at the schematic, that's where I'm getting that from.
Have we checked out all four corners of this place, or
You're welcome to do a lap.
Not yet, no.
No.
She
Uh,
does.
Bahar, you're ritual
Zarag
casting
have.
from right there, right?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna use a spell slot, but if we're still here in 10 minutes, we'll have detect magic up.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
let you work on that.
yeah. Thanks.
All right, while he's doing that,
doors?
10 minutes. What's everyone else doing?
Does Zarag have a feather fall or like something that would help me survive falling from a high distance?
I don't believe they have anything like that. They have. They have a few things, but like maybe enlarged, they can make you taller, I guess.
Or if you fall,
They're
I can just
reduced.
catch you.
Yeah, there's always that. Daphne, I see you walking around. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
I don't know what I'm looking for, but I kind of just want to see what's around.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
there's anything that stands out,
When
different
you
way
circle
in,
the
maybe.
tower, there's no other way in. Nothing stands out. You get to the backside where the
Mm,
scaffolding is, but there's no ladder or anything up to it. There's only one entrance to the scaffolding here. So yeah.
I don't know. My curious nature really wants to open the caravan. I
Uh,
really want to.
Totally up to you guys what you want to do.
Through the caravan.
Yeah. If Bahar sees you, he's like, it would be maybe we can wait at least a couple of minutes until the end of my ritual. Last time we did something in the middle, I did not have time to cast it, and but I understand curiosity, so I'm not stopping you. Maybe the detect magic will help, though, if there is something magical to it before we do so.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
I don't think I have any rope either.
Yeesh.
Yeah, no, I don't have any rope. I really should get some.
I think I probably have rope if you. don't.
Bahar, can you roll me an Arcana check?
Roger that. So he's basically like sitting down, got his little herbalist pouch, and make a circle on the ground that kind of starts gleaming a bit. That's how he casts detect magic and Arcana. Moon. Okay, that's good.
Okay. With a good Arcana roll, you can tell that something's wrong. Your ritual's not building up any magical energy.
Huh? Do I know why, or I just know it's not
You
building
just
up any
know it's not.
magical energy?
You just know it's not building up any magical energy. It's hard to say why.
Oh,
I'm
God.
so sad that I'm gonna try this, but if I think it's the first time this happens to Bahar, so out of curiosity, he'll let everyone know. He'll be like, "My ritual casting is not working," and he's gonna drop a first level spell slots on detect magic to see if there's any
Okay.
to see if there's any change.
You use the spell slot. The spell
Mm-hmm.
fails.
Okay. All right. Well, it's worth that spell slot that we know that, and he's gonna kind of get up from his ritual casting after doing that. Guys, magic is not working here. Like,
Hmm.
like my detect magic did not work ritually, and it did not work
I
when
guess
I
all
used.
that's left is brute force.
I usually hate using that, but I feel like you're right. Magic is not working. I could turn into a spider and see if I can go inside, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
know that
shit, you can do that.
I druids.
Mhm.
I'll
uh,
also give you my
I'm just
Wait,
scared
you turn
that
into a
something's
giant spider?
inside that will kill me. That's mostly the. But maybe
Can you
maybe
turn
there
into a
is
giant spider?
a giant one. Let me go check because I know there's different rules we did with Dean. Let me check what type of place it comes from. Giant spider. Because if it's forest, I can. Let me check D&D. And that giant spider can't get inside, no? Like it can't get through a crack or something. Um,
It not a crack for a giant spider?
it's
Probably not.
large.
But
Yeah, no, I was checking. It's
you
large.
can just
Yeah,
choose to be a tiny spider. You don't have to go giant.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That can
So
be a tiny spider. If we're actually trying to get in, but does anyone want to give this? I feel like there's a reason there's this word, and can I recognize the symbols? Like, is there any type of check any of us can make to see if they understand how this door is meant to be open, or if there's some kind of, weird thing
um,
to it?
I think if magic's not working, then there's probably magic
it's
I'm
in
yeah,
gonna
place.
knock
it's
and
not
I'm gonna,
yeah, it's not
yeah,
something you could
I'm
just
gonna.
like remember. You know what I mean? It's
I understand. Yeah, I was just asking. I'm gonna try knocking and saying Kazan, Kazan, as I'm knocking.
okay.
Does that do anything?
So you lay your hand on the door a second time,
Yes. Yes.
and yeah, you say Kazan. That's fine. However, shortly
Feels like a
after,
crack.
shortly after you put your hand on the door for a second time, uh, you feel a quick energy kind of engulf the tower in front of you, and then
Hmm.
a lightning charge shoots out on all ends from the tower. Everyone within 10 feet of it has to make a dex save at disadvantage.
What disadvantage? All right.
That's all. That's all five of you, not drag, cause
Does my danger sense
Oh,
apply here?
That's a
it
20 and
does not. It specifies that you get disadvantage. Oh, I'm sorry. The disadvantage is if you're wearing armor made of metal. So, but
oh,
oh,
regular roll otherwise. As for your
so
danger sense, that would be no, because you have to see it coming, and you're not even at the door. So,
Well, that's just more of a flavor text. It just says that to gain this benefit, I can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
I got a 26 then.
A
At
22.
disadvantage, I got a 21, which is weird as hell. Got a 19 and a 20 on the die.
Well, it's only disadvantage if you have metal armor.
Well,
Yes.
okay, then it's 22, and not 20.
You have advantage on dex saves against effects that you can see, such as traps or spells. Yeah, this is coming out of nowhere, so I'm gonna say no to the danger sense.
Are any of us wearing heavy armor?
It's not heavy
So
armor;
when,
it's metal armor. That could be as
Oh,
little.
metal armor.
Yeah.
so when would my danger sense apply then? If something
Um.
like this isn't like a trap.
So this would be a trap, but because it's coming from the tower at all sides, you're not really like you don't like you can't see that the tower is about to shoot lightning at you, and there's no reason for you to think that that's about to happen, right? But like if you were to, um, like if I almost gave away something. Um, if it was like a hallway you were walking down, and then there were like traps in that hallway, and like let's say one was triggered by a stone was pressed or something, then you would get it because you have the sense that danger is about, and and you can see what's going on.
So I'd have to know that it's a dangerous place
Yeah,
beforehand. That's
right now
never.
you guys are just walking around the tower, and then suddenly you're over here by the scaffolding, and suddenly the tower shocks everybody. So,
All right.
um, okay, so we got a 22 from Bahar. We got a nat 1 from uh, who is that? Who is that? Is that
Impious.
Impious? Yeah, that's Impious. How'd you do, Callister?
19.
19. How'd we do, Daphne?
22.
And how'd we do, Brock?
27.
Okay, so everyone except for MPS saves. So, MPS, you got a nat, so unfortunately that's gonna be double damage, my guy. Um,
Were they doing double damage on that once for spell saves for enemies as well?
yeah, I
Like
do
if
that.
they roll a one?
I do that for all of them. Yeah.
That dope. Okay.
Yep. Everything that applies to you or applies to an enemy or another thing will always apply to everything. So everyone follows the same rules. But as for the flat damage, which you guys only take half of, that is 21. That's halved to 11 damage to everyone. Except MPS, it'll be 21 plus 32, 40, 42. 42 damage for MPS.
Yikes.
He was extremely
Yeah.
unprepared for this, as everyone takes a shock of lightning that burst from the tower. And as you guys look at it, there is this continuous lightning energy surrounding the tower.
I'm gonna put both of my hands up. I'm so sorry. No touchy things. Understood. And he's gonna get here, and 42 would have killed me, by the way. Funnily enough, with the shit HP I rolled. So yeah, he's kind of. I'm sorry in PS as he sees he's the most fried up, and is going to. Should I heal you? Are you in need of healing?
He's just like sizzling.
He's
You
acting
can like
like
Yeah.
crispy.
Okay. How do you roll good berries? Because I had 11 that I did last night, and they stay for 24 hours. How do you rule the 1 HP from good berries? Is
Um,
it something we can take, or is it just one good berry for a certain interval? How would you rule that?
I actually have very few people using Goodberry. Let me just double check that. And before I
Hmm.
move on, Daphne, are you just gonna hang out right where you're at, or are you
Oh,
moving?
no. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all get at least 10 feet away from the bro. Come here. One more, my friend.
10 berries up here.
Do you want?
A creature can use its action to eat one berry. Eating a berry restores 1 HP. I mean, you're welcome to eat as many berries as you want, I guess. I mean, they're very filling, so
I'm just wondering how you would rule it. That's why I'm asking. If he knows it's not gonna work to give him like 11 HP, he's gonna give him one and then do a healing spell.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah.
no, you would only get the 1 HP from each berry you eat, and each berry is like a
Hmm.
full meal. So take that into account to how many you eat. How many meals can you have in one sitting?
Okay, so he's gonna give you 5 good berries in PS, and he's going to, on top of that, do healing word at a second level.
All right.
He feels responsible because he was the one touching shit. So 12 plus 5 is 17. Take 17 HP back. Uh,
Yummy. I
all
feel
right.
better already.
Okay. Daphne, just try and pick the lock on the caravan because
Yeah.
I don't think we should go in the tower anymore.
The tower is still actively lightning charged. You guys can visibly see it.
Hmm.
Um,
Yes.
I'm gonna try and throw water at it from my canteen.
I'm gonna move further back.
You're gonna throw water on the tower?
Yes.
Okay, like from where you're standing. Okay.
Yeah, but move away one. Take one step back, Brock. Before.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. What do you need? Do I need to roll anything?
Yeah, I mean, are you throwing the whole canteen, or are you really trying to throw water from 15 feet away?
I'm really trying to throw water from 15 feet away.
All right, then let's get a dex at disadvantage, because I'm pretty sure water has like a range of like 10 feet at best.
Dex. It's a dex roll. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm,
should be good for your character, I think.
yeah. That's crazy. Dirty 20.
All right. The water does splash against the tower, and you see some of the lightning surge to where it was splashed, but nothing else really happens. It remains a charged tower.
Okay. Anyone got any other ideas?
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm
let's
gonna try
just
to open
let's just take the caravan and leave. I guess.
You
Okay.
want to take the whole caravan?
So Daphne, what are
it.
you doing for the wagon?
I'm gonna try to use the lock, use my thieves' tools for the lock.
Okay. You can totally do that.
Okay. Um, 20 non-natural.
Okay. Well, that does pick the lock. Does anyone want to do or say anything before she proceeds forward?
Oh,
I have a feeling
mm,
that was a bad idea.
Yeah,
I'll just
me
I'll just
too.
ready my longbow, I guess.
Okay.
I'll take
I
another
knew it
step.
was gonna be. It's our only choice. Or we could leave. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
But Brock might want to move back a little bit.
I just want to remind y'all, the only check y'all have done on the wagon was a very bad investigation.
Hmm.
But that's okay.
It's a little too late for that.
Yes, it is. So, so you're turning the handle, you said, to open the door? Okay,
Uh-huh.
so when you turn the handle and you first ajar the door, you hear the sound of a wire snapping. And
Mm.
not long after, there is a. Yep, it is. You guys are gonna hear a loud explosion. So, I need a con save. Uh, Creatures within 30 feet of the wagon. everyone's got to make a con save.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh, oh,
Uh,
TPK, guys. TPK.
This is
Fuck you, Christoph. This is your fault.
Okay.
19.
18.
okay.
12.
+6 to your con. So
Yeah.
good.
$23. Sorry, I was muted.
All right.
How far was I shot back?
Okay. All right. So we got 23 from Brock, and what did we get from Impius? A con save.
12.
Okay. And Bahar,
16.
Callister,
What was it? 18.
and Daphne. What was your con save first, please?
19.
Okay. Creatures within 5 feet of it have disadvantage. So go ahead and try it again. Take the lower number.
Mm-hmm.
All of us
6.
redo it.
Sorry, what was that, Daphne?
6.
6. Okay. And no, just someone that's within 5 feet of the wagon, which is just Daphne. So Daphne fails. The rest of y'all did. Oh, I gotta do Zerag real quick. 1d20. All right, Zerag has good con too, right? Crazy con. Yeah, so he got it pass as well. So everyone else gets licked by some sudden flame that it comes off the wagon as it explodes. Daphne, with your fail, you're gonna fly back 10 feet, and um, everyone takes. Oh man, yeah. All right. Everyone takes 30 damage. That is halved. And Daphne, you take 60
Oh.
damage.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Alright, Impius is unconscious.
So,
Is anyone not unconscious?
yes.
I am.
I am also conscious.
Well,
Cool. So, no long rest, is it?
Long rest.
You guys are supposed to investigate.
uh-huh.
Right.
Okay.
So the wagon's on
Um,
fire.
Is it on fire now?
Yes, the wagon is actively on fire. Um, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna drag Daphne further away from the caravan.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Hmm.
see. Zrag. Zrag is still up. Zrag is going to use Support the Fallen on both Bahar and Impius. So Support the Fallen, just so I can read it straight to you guys. This is his neat thing. Right here. Yep. Alright, so you guys are picked back up, and you have 1 health point. And he can do this 2 times right now, so he uses that on you two. So MPS and Bahar get back up with 1 HP with the Support the Fallen, where he basically took his hammer tool and, like Fix It Felix, basically whacked y'all like a hammer, and you got repaired instead of hurt. While Daphne, Zrag is gonna come over and he's gonna use he'll use Healing Word on you. So 1d4 plus 4. 1d4 plus 4. 7 HP for Daphne.
Mhm.
And then
Is
he's.
Daphne still looking pretty rough?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think we should, instead of using spell slots, we should probably take an hour to sit down and reflect on what happened here. You guys think?
I think it's a bad idea to do it here, but
We should leave here and take an hour to sit down and reflect about what happened. If not, we can start using our magical energy for healing spells, but we might need it later. As he coughs up literal blood and soot at 1 HP.
or does anyone have health potions?
I was also gonna say that he'll probably go ahead and use his. Um, yeah, he'll use Aura Vitality. So everyone within a 30-foot radius surrounding you, you can use a bonus action. One creature get 2d6. Okay, so he's got 10 2d6s. So let's spread this out to. We'll do 66 for Impius. Impius, you get 26 health. We'll do 66 for Bahar. 14 health for Bahar. Not that great of a roll there. And then 66 for Daphne. That is 19 health for Daphne. And then he'll take 2d6 for himself. And that gives him 4 HP. And
Okay.
that will be
As
Zrax.
soon as I'm back up, I don't know how long this thing's been burning, but I'll stop the flames right away. I'll use my once a day for free, create destroy water to snuff all flames in a 30-foot radius. And I'm gonna try to get, since create and destroy water is 30 feet for an area of range of 30 feet. I'm gonna get as far as I can, like kind of 40 feet away before I actually cast it, because I remember what happened last time I casted a spell close to this thing.
What was it?
Just
The flame one? Create and destroy flame, you said?
create and destroy water once a day. I get it for free,
Uh-huh.
and create or destroy up to 10 gallons of water, or where is it? Alternatively, you destroy fog in a 30-foot cube within range. Uh, where's the extinguished? The water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the area.
Okay. Let me just double check that this flame can be put out by simple water.
hmm It's basically just flick his wet hand, and a drop of water kind of transforms into a mist of rain, tries to get this thing out.
Okay. Yeah, that would definitely work. I mean, it would take a little while, but since you can focus it on the area, it would be able to be put out.
Okay, I just needed to do that. Maybe there's still something that's salvageable in there, hopefully. But yeah, he's gonna come back and be like, I don't like flames
You
that
know,
much.
let me roll because that was, I mean, it was an explosion, so you'll need a high roll
Mm-hmm.
for. I'm gonna do what I call luck rolls. Let's see how that went. Okay, interesting. Well, the door is now open for the wagon, and at this point, it just has a bunch of smoke coming off of it from the fire.
All right. Well,
Yes, I'll work on myself.
I'm gonna go up to the door. Um, I'm gonna look at the thing on the door that you showed us earlier.
Okay. How long are we saying that you guys were stepped
Oh,
away for? Just out of curiosity. Like,
uh,
like 5 minutes,
well,
10 minutes.
I guess.
How long
I
were you?
guess it would have been at least because we got down. Zrag brought us all back up, did his whole healing thing. I did create destroy modder in at least 5 minutes, right? Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
You would notice the tower is still charged, even after 5 minutes.
Is there any damage on the tower from that explosion? Hmm.
Not even so much as a ashy skin, ashy burn mark.
Jesus.
No, Dean, I wanted to look at the tower door
Oh, right, just look at it.
specific.
Yeah, okay, what you
No,
want?
I wanted to look. I wanted to look at the thing on it.
Yeah, I mean, if you walk up to the tower, you're welcome to do so. Um, but otherwise, you can look from where you're standing. That's always an option.
Yeah. Can you pop that handout back? Because I think I closed it.
If you
The
open up
handouts.
the little journal symbol on the top
Mm-hmm.
right,
Oh, tower.
you should see all the handouts right there.
Okay, I found it. Thanks.
So you guys can look at that. And if y'all want, we can take a 5 where y'all can look at that for a moment and get your drinks and whatever else you need. Would you guys like to do that now, or we can do that in a little bit if you guys want to just do something real quick?
Can I do an investigation check on on the thing on the door? The
From
I
where
don't even
you're
know what to
standing, it
call it.
would be a perception check, but
Okay,
you're welcome to do a
perception
perception
though.
from that distance. Yes.
Okay. That's in that one.
It just looks like a brown little symbol, a little square on the door. It's hard to see from that distance.
Yeah. I think I got a good look at it, and maybe we're not 8, but it seems like it's some kind of puzzle. So we'll take a look at it maybe later once hopefully this electricity dies down soon.
Were you
I
guys gonna
don't think
do?
it's gonna die down until we do something.
Were you guys gonna go ahead and check the wagon out now that you did that and the door's open, or were you guys gonna do something else?
I was going to check it. That's
Okay.
where I was going. But
As you look inside
yeah.
Daphne, the wagon looks like it was full of stuff at one point that is now just clattered on the ground. Some of it, mostly of it has been turned to char. Some of it you can still kind of tell what it was because half of it survived, but for the most part, everything in here is destroyed. But you're welcome to do an investigation check to see if anything survived the explosion.
Okay. Then I will. 12.
12. Okay. Is anyone helping Daphne with this, or y'all just letting Daphne go in the wagon by herself?
If I can get the help action without having proficiency in investigation, I would.
Yep,
Um,
I do help
yeah.
action based off of rolls, so if you want to go and help,
Okay.
you just gotta tell me how you're helping, and since you don't have
Okay.
proficiency,
I
you
mean,
would roll a d4, and we add that to her roll.
oh, it's a D4. I do have proficiency in perception, so maybe I'm just kind of looking while she's more investigating and getting clues. I'm just using kind of my senses to try
Okay.
and see if anything looks. So I can add a D4 to that, you said?
Well, if you're gonna use your perception and you have advantage, or I'm sorry, proficiency on that,
Proficiency.
then you can use a d8 to add on to her roll.
Okay, great. Great. That's 6 to add
6.
to
So
the
add
roll.
on to the 12, that makes an 18. So you two together, as she shuffles through stuff, and you just kind of look over the debris, you guys can find a couple of interesting items. Um, you also can see a few items you've missed out on. First up, you can see what looked to be a case that would hold like spell scrolls, and there's this hole, a fire hole that's like burned onto the side of it, and you can see two scrolls that were in there that both have that same side of the hole missing, making them not able to be used. You can see a set of copper pots and pans that do still seem to be usable, even though they are rather charred up at this point. Um, you find a set of golden strings that were attached to what looks just to be an ash pile now, but likely was an instrument. Golden strings, uh, copper pots and pans. Okay, I just want to write down what. Um, there is a key, just like an unknown key. It's silver and it's got a pretty basic design to it. It doesn't look like anything super useful, but it is still a key. So you're welcome to take the key. Uh, as far as the rest, I mean, you find a wardrobe full of now burned clothing mixtures. You find a what looks to be like multiple types of kits, like in their little boxes. Um, and of the four, there's four kits, and of the four, all of them are destroyed, other than one, which when you look inside, it looks like it is a poisoner kit, based on what's inside of it.
Okay. I'm gonna probably use that. I'll pick that up.
But the rest of the cabin has been charred.
All right. Well, it is what it is. Accidents do happen, but whoever and whatever was in here, that person did not want us to find it. Uh, by now, did the electricity still the same on the tower as he kind of gets back to the group?
Um, oh, before we go into that, Callister, Impius, Brock, what were you three doing while they were looking through the wagon?
I think
Um,
just chilling and recovering.
Chilling and recovering.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd just ask them if they wanted pots and pans. I'd probably take the gold string and the key though, but I don't think I
Yeah,
need.
I'll take the poisoner's kit since I have herbalist, and maybe I can
Yeah.
help. That can help. Yeah. All right.
Alright, so Bahar, you're taking the poisoner kit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, already on you. Okay.
I'll add it here.
Poisoner's kit. You don't have proficiency with it, but you can
No.
always find a book or something
Yeah.
and learn.
Yeah.
When
Uh,
you
Yeah.
guys
I have
and
proficiency in herbalism, so maybe that will help, like gather what I need for, Yeah.
perhaps.
It's I'll go read a book or something.
Yeah. What's up,
when
Brock?
when you guys went in there, did you just look for items or did you look for anything else?
Honestly, did not investigate it much. I'm not really. I'm really good at looking with my eyes. Understanding is a whole different thing. Um, I think I mainly looked for items. If you want to go investigate it more.
Is
Yeah.
that what you both did? You only looked for items?
I was just trying to see what was in there, and
Mhm.
because I also thought that something had attacked us, but or
Hmm.
like I was like, there's also something that blew up, but I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
If you have something specific that you're looking for, maybe you should look.
No, I just wanted to know what you guys looked for.
Oh,
If it was just you were
okay.
just looking for weapons, or if you looked for a general walk around.
Just whatever was in there.
Okay.
Did you want to take your own look around, Brock?
Yeah. I mean,
I mean,
anything.
I can try.
Yeah.
I want to say I'm doing more of a detailed look, um,
Okay,
looking for anything that may be out of place, or something
perfect.
that doesn't make sense. Um,
Well,
looking at the walls, the floors, stuff like that.
okay. Let me get that investigation from
Um,
you.
that's only a 5.
Only a five. That's
Um,
unfortunate. Um, I mean, everything seems a bit out of place in here, but it did just have an explosion.
Yeah,
Uh,
fair.
so it's hard to sift through and see anything particular. I will say that while you were shifting through and moving the ash on the floor, you find a what looks to be a little trap door at the bottom of the wagon. That doesn't look like it had any traps or anything on it.
I'm gonna come out, guys. I found something. It's a
what did you find?
little door.
A door.
On the bottom of.
It was like
Huh?
under some rubble.
Did you open it?
No, no.
Yes,
You're
yes.
not learning?
I understand. Quick question. I've seen some people that are more in tune with Arcana move things with their mind, kind of not using their hands to pick up things and stuff. Can anyone here do that kind of magic?
Mage
Right?
hand?
Yeah.
Above table, yes, yeah. That's what he's trying to explain in his own words. Kind of not using their hands, they pick up drinks, and it makes a good parlor trick. But if we can open things without being close to it, this might be helpful for our current situation.
Yeah. I can't.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be drag or nope, just drag. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, uh,
Does Rag have Mage Hand? I don't think he does. Oh, he does.
that's
Yeah, he does. He has Mage Hand.
he does. Okay.
Okay.
So does Rag can
So
if you need him to.
I guess can he?
okay.
Should we? What do you think? Should we try opening the trapdoor, or
Oh,
what's the plan? Should we leave?
What's
I
the
What's
will
worst
the...
that can happen?
I will say by the time Brock you were done with this wagon, everyone would notice that the tower seems to have lost its charge.
Hmm.
Well,
I think I did something wrong. I think I did something, and since I did it wrong, it shocked us. But there's probably a right way to go through it. I just don't have the wrinkles in my brain to be able to do it. Maybe
Well,
someone else.
we have an option. We can either go through the front door, or we can open the trap door and see what that has in store for us.
I mean, maybe we should get a short rest before we do either of those things in case another explosion happens.
Where do you want to take a short rest?
Just like a little bit away from the tower.
Yes, the forest is not that far away, right? It's pretty close to the.
Surrounding
Yeah.
the tower, so all
Yeah.
sides.
I mean,
See,
So the
I don't know
tower,
if I.
you can see the tower is on that little like island type area, like they said, and
yeah,
you
we could
just
go
head down the
into one of
path.
those patches, either here or here. It's really close, right?
Yeah, it's really close. If y'all just wanna,
Yeah. I think it would be a good idea, honestly, but I know some people got hit less than others, but a short rest, at least 1 hour, would probably be helpful. And if I'm the only one that needs a short rest, I can keep going. It's just if other
No, I
people
think
need.
we all need a short rest.
Okay.
okay. All right, so you guys are gonna travel away and go to the forest and take a quick short rest.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like not
Uh,
even 1 mile away, right?
ow, ow,
Yeah.
ow, ow. Okay,
We
you
Brock
got
we
it.
is
You got
going
kind
to
it.
of
say,
blew
I don't
something.
think that's a good idea, but okay.
Yeah, we kind of blew something up. I don't know if what's happen what happens when we get back. We might
Okay.
not have much time.
Okay. Then it's okay. We
I mean,
can keep going. Then it's not. We still have ways to heal ourselves. It's okay.
How close to death are you?
I'm not that close.
Okay.
I'm half close to death. It's not that close to death. It was more for a general idea of. But if you guys think a short rest would be too much, and you do make a good point with everything that happened, we might be on the timeline. So yeah, let's just see how we can open these doors. No problem. Yeah.
So again, front door or secret door?
I think a secret door. If we can, or can the mage hand do the front door if we're far enough
Well,
away?
If y'all want Drag to cast Mage Hand, I'm sure he wouldn't be opposed to casting Mage Hand to try and push the door open or whatever it is that
I
you're
think
thinking.
I think more for the trapdoor in this thing because the front door doesn't even have a mechanism. It's some weird magic thing,
Sure.
right?
Drag will go over here and he'll use Mage Hand. He'll open up that trapdoor. Nothing happens, and he would report that the trapdoor just leads to the underside of the wagon. Or we probably could have crawled in from underneath without triggering any traps.
Ah, that's nice.
Okay, well, we
Well,
need someone to investigate that door. And know there's a right way. On it, there's 8 little figures, all standing in a circle. Maybe it means something. I just don't know what it means.
okay.
Oh, Daphne going for the scaffolding.
Yeah, I'll check it,
Cool.
guess.
Daphne. Okay. And you're not carrying a lot of stuff? Okay, yeah, Daphne, yeah. You can climb up the scaffolding. As you do, with every step, it creaks and wanes underneath your feet.
Okay, I was just gonna like check if it could hold me, but if it's holding me, then I'll
I thought Callister would have told you,
hear it.
because he did that proper investigation already. But yeah,
Well, no, I couldn't tell her because of the fact that basically I checked it out and then on like a minute, 30 seconds later, lightning.
that is
Oh,
fair.
yeah.
Well, Daphne, you went for it, and it does seem to be supporting your weight. It is rickety and creaking under every step.
I mean, you are a level 5 monk, so you should have featherfall or whatever the monk class has for that. What is it? Slowfall. That's what you've got.
I think that's at 7th level, though, ain't it?
Fourth.
I do have how high am I? How high am I off the floor?
The scaffolding is 20 feet up. There is a ladder on this back side that will take you up to the 3rd floor.
Okay, I do have base step at least. If I'm just 20 feet,
Yeah,
I can go up the ladder.
okay. Give me this.
Just looking to die, I guess.
Just looking to die, she said.
I'm scared. Kind of blew up.
Alrighty. It's a good thing you weigh what you weigh, so you'll be fine. Alright, so gave you the 3rd floor. Right up there. And yeah, you can climb all the way to the 3rd floor. I'll move the ping. Nope, that is the 2nd floor. 3rd floor is one more up.
Okay.
Alright.
Can I?
Yeah, you can just walk right on in. It is a hole that leads to the inside of that floor.
Oh,
Okay, well then, let me give you that. So, Daphne, while you're up there adventuring without anybody else, um, uh, it looks like this room has been taken over due to time and the elements, and it's been pretty much fully destroyed. It leaves there's a large gash in the northwest wall, which is where you're coming from, and you can see that the lining of the wall is covered in this slimy black mildew. The wooden floor seems to be completely rotten on the inside, and you can even see that parts of it have begun to fall away in places. In the middle of the room, there's this 5 foot square hole that looks more intentional than the rest of the fallen away wood that you see. And it's another 20-foot high room. And there is another hole at the very top, but it looks like that hole is filled with some sort of platform that's connected to chains that go all the way down through the center of the tower.
okay. I think I'm gonna go back down. I think we have lighter people than me that can maybe also get up there, possibly.
Okay, yeah.
But
No, I think you're the
I don't know.
lightest.
I mean, Strahd is pretty small too. Or did I insult him?
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
you have slow fall though.
I don't know if I do. Maybe.
Yeah, slow fall level 4. Yes, you do.
Oh,
So basically, you
dang, okay.
take half damage, right, from falling. Yeah, reduce any falling damage. Oh, amount equal to 5 times your monk level. So just the damage is minus by any falling damage you take by any amounts equal to 5 times. Okay, so 25 damage less. You can eat 25 damage of fall damage.
That might save my life.
Brock, I see you moving
I'm like,
forward. Were you gonna go up the scaffolding, or were you just trying to watch?
I was gonna try to make someone come with me, but I guess if everybody's not lighter
Yeah.
than me,
With
then
her, then I'll go up.
Okay. Brock. All right. So with Brock's, hold on, guys. You're getting so excited.
how heavy is Brock? Yeah.
Heavy enough.
Am I able to shoot arrows into the side of the tower and lodge them strong enough so then they're like somewhat of a foothold or like something to help them out in any way?
That's a crazy thought. I like it. Let me just go ahead and do this part first, because that might not matter. So, Brock, with your weight added on top of Daphne's weight, and you guys get on top of the scaffolding, it actually crashes underneath your weight. And with that, you guys both get to make a dex save as you fall.
Okay. 16.
16 is good.
Well,
12 is not as good. So
hmm
with that, you guys fall the 20 feet. The 16
oh, but
does do save, so you'll take half the damage from falling. So the bludgeoning damage from falling 20 feet is 7. Daphne, you don't take any because you eat that, but Brock's going to take that, and also you both seem to fall on a couple splintered wood items as you fall below, and so you'll take an extra 6 piercing damage.
So is 7 halved or no?
No, I didn't. Sorry, that would be 4
Okay.
plus the piercing damage, which is 6. So 10 damage total for Brock, and only 6 damage for Daphne as you both fall off the scaffolding that is now broken.
the whole thing fell.
Yes, all right. Well, did you at least see an entrance? Is there some way we can enter it without breaking anything?
There's a moldy floor, and I guess there was chains going down, but
All right.
I don't know
Well,
what's
I'll,
under there
I'll
at all.
don't like going in alone, but I'll try to go inside. I mean, maybe you guys can try the door, but if I'm in danger, I'll scream really, really loudly, ah, and you'll know I died.
You're in,
How are
Uh,
you? How are you going up? The scaffolding broke.
I'm gonna use one of my wild shapes to transform into a small spider, just a tiny one, not the large one.
Okay.
CR 1 and 8.
Okay.
Um,
Um, which is forest, one of the ones that I chose. I can do.
So
Yeah.
let me get the
the
exact
whole
wording off this for a second.
is the whole scaffolding gone, like the whole thing, or is it just the bottom that's broken under us?
Um, it would be this whole like section here, the bottom, right here, and everything on top of it from here has all clashed down in a very loud, crashing sound as you guys both fall on it. So to get to this side where the ladder is, y'all would have to somehow just jump up 20 feet, as the ladder to get up is over here. As part of the debris, I guess you might be able to move the ladder. That's always an option, I
Yeah,
guess.
how tall is Impius? Can he
He's
help?
8 feet.
Mm.
Bahar, as you turn into a spider, the moment you get next to the wall, you turn back into yourself.
Also, wild shape. Wild shape is not a magical. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
and
Well,
actually,
he kind of turns back,
the
and
exact wording is your action to magically assume the shape of a beast.
it is a magical. Okay, I got
It's
you.
not a
I
spell
got you.
slot,
Magical
but it
effect.
is magical.
Yeah, it's a magical effect. I mean, it's not a. It's the moon druid feat, but I got you.
Yep.
So he turns back, um, and is like, all right, well, that's a no go.
Okay. I can try to Misty Step onto the ladder,
Yeah,
right?
I guess you could. Yeah,
Good, yeah.
because it lets you go what,
Or
60
if all
feet,
the
30
magic,
feet. So, hmm,
or if the magic
it's
fails, that's
interesting.
all.
Does where are you standing when you? Oh man, because it's the other
I
side of. Hold on, Misty Step. It's very interesting playing with this mechanic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just where are you standing when you cast it is my only question.
Well, what did Bahar tell me about what
I
happened in
would. Well, you would see him. First of all, he was like, detect magic ritually doesn't work. My spell slot did not work. After that, you saw him leave very far to cast create destroy water to get the fire out because he wasn't sure it was going to work from where he was walking. And you saw him turn back when he got close. How close did I get to the tower when my wall shape turned back?
You had just approached the wall, so not too
Okay.
far off of the wall. I would say anywhere from 4 to 5 feet from the wall.
Yeah, if you're trying to use magic, he would say maybe take some distance, the most distance you can to be able to accomplish what you can do.
Well, then I'll do that. I'll step a bit back.
Okay.
And I'll try my best to get as close as I can. I think there are like I'll try to land on top, but you did say there's like window openings and stuff like
Well,
that.
all the way up is 60 feet, and I think Misty Step is 30 feet, right? So,
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
but
But I
the
just I
the
just have to
ladder
land.
is the ladder is still on this side, so there's always that.
Like as I can just climb the ladder.
Yeah, like you did before.
Oh, then I will. Yeah, why not? So it's that easy.
Okay, definitely.
I'll climb the ladder.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you climb the ladder and you go back up. Uh, one more. Right up
Yep.
here. Nice ping. All right. What do you want to do from up there? Or better
Are
yet,
there
before you do yours, was anyone else going to do anything else during all of this?
Um, I'm still just watching this whole time, and I'm wondering if it's possible for me to lodge arrows into the wall still, like
Yeah,
to
you could.
somehow help her.
Yeah, it's a regular bow with regular arrows, right?
Yeah. Well, I can make them magical, but I don't think magical arrows would be helpful right now.
You can. I don't know if regular arrows can logically support someone's weight though, as stepping stones.
Could I like fire four of them and try and like just, well, four or five of them, just like add them all together?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'd say I'd allow that. But where are
Or does
you?
someone
Where?
have a crossbow bolt with crossbows?
Oh, they're crossbow bolts. Those don't even have
No, no,
shafts.
no, no, sorry. I have arrows, but I'm wondering, does someone else have a crossbow with crossbow bolts? Because that'd be a lot more sturdy.
Um,
Nope.
No,
Zrag
nothing.
does not. So,
Okay
I
then.
I do have rope. I feel like most of us should, but I definitely have rope.
I also have rope. I think most, yeah. If we got the adventurers back, we got rope.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't think I got the electric bag.
Okay. Yeah.
I also have rope.
I believe your rope is 50 feet, Daphne. So you're 60 feet up right now.
Well, okay. I just want to look to see if there's somewhere I can tie it. I think if
The room itself that you are in is barren of anything to tie it to. It's just the flooring, and the flooring itself is falling apart.
Wait, should we just back out of this? Because if you fall and something happens inside the tower to you, I don't know if we can get you out.
yeah, I think you're right to give up.
This may just be a lost cause, and we may have to come back later.
Yeah, this is not where I want to die. So I
Sure
agree.
sounds like it. I mean, I don't even want to try dispel magic on this whole thing. Like, I don't think I'm at a high enough level where it's even gonna matter. Yeah, maybe we just
So, should we just head to the hill now because this feels like a lost cause?
sure.
As you guys
Yeah.
are having this discussion and we're doing all that, you guys start to hear the sound of horses' hoof prints making their way up the path, and it's not long before the trotting makes so someone appears and stops their horse next to the wagon and hops off, and this lady's first action is looking at the wagon, and she's just visibly distraught over the wagon before she turns and looks at the group. Did y'all destroy the wagon? This is my wagon. As you guys look at her, she's bleeding. She looks very injured, and she looks very pissed off.
Oh, she's bleeding. Okay. I mean, I what a sorry. Really, and he's going to at least help. He's going to help both of them. How healing spirit will do more, I think, than healing word for multiple people. Can we just all be in that healing spirit and get uh, as much healing for the turns that we got?
Yeah, I think you
Uh,
get. It's based off of how many you have. So Bahar, your proficiency is 5, or I'm sorry, your module 5. So you get 5d6 of healing. Where would you like to give your 5d6? You can give it a 1d6 at a time.
okay,
Who's her?
I'll give her 2d6. The person that's bleeding here. So 2d6 to start with. Um, and I think when I have my moon sickle, when you cast a spell that restores hit points, you can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the amount of hit points restored, provided you are holding the sickle. Okay, so
Oh.
that's just 1d4 on top of that. So let's just do 2d6 for her. So 11 for the lady that just got here and we destroyed her wagon, apparently. 1d6 for me, plus, oh, nice. Plus the d4 that I get from my moon sickle. So 7 total.
And then you have two more
Two
d6s.
more, and I look around to my group and see who's really injured here.
Uh,
Is there any
you can do
check I can need to make,
medicine. You
or
can do a
yeah?
medicine check. While you're doing the
Okay.
medicine check, since that does take some time, I see without a word in response, you just immediately do healing spirit. And as she gets the first bit of healing, she'll say, "Well, at least there's some modicum of respect from this lot. Um, but did you try to break into my wagon?"
No, I didn't.
One of us did, yes.
Was
Well, if one of us did, then all of us did, honestly.
the wagon wouldn't be on fire if one of you didn't do this. So, at least one of you is honest. I guess I can speak to you, but I don't know how much longer I have to sit around here. I was hoping to get the wagon and leave.
What happened to you?
I don't. I don't know if I can share that much information with strangers. But did anything survive the wagon's trap?
I give back the poisoner's kit. This
Okay, I'll,
take
uh,
it out of my inventory.
You
As you
sure? We don't even know this woman.
as you give the
We
poisoner's
just
kit back,
destroyed her wagon.
she's
Bahar feels bad.
she's gonna look at the kit. She's gonna go, "Is this really it. And she's gonna make her way to the back of the wagon and
I
look
don't
inside.
think I'll give her the key though. I'll keep the key. The key might be important.
I mean, I don't know if you should so readily trust someone that armed their caravan with a 30-foot bomb.
my
You would do the same.
my master's stuff is all gone, and my weaponry. She'll turn back to the group.
Who's your master?
You've ruined so much in one go. My wagon held so much. We were leaving the tower. I've been looking for my master, and he's gonna be very upset about this.
Who, who's your master?
She'll look you over for a moment. Let's see how she feels. It's just it's a man named Rickton.
And who are you?
She'll straighten up as she goes to say her name. I am Esmeralda Davenair. I am following the footsteps of the smartest man in the land who, with his help, we could possibly find a way to escape Strahd, or at least his cursed land.
Wait, was Esmeralda the name of the friend that came and took Tatiana or whatever?
No,
Like, is it, no?
this is
what
a all new face.
what does your friend look like? Does he also have a caravan?
He, we stayed in this tower for some time. I presume she'll look around at y'all and see how y'all have some like burn damage and shock damage. I presume you tried to get in the tower. Is that what you wanted this whole time?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then simply follow
I
the
mean,
instructions on the door.
What are the instructions?
Do you not see it? It's right there in the square on the image. And
No, we didn't.
she will step
Right?
up to the thing. And you guys are gonna see her do some sort of weird motions with her arm in a weird sequence. And it won't be long after she uses those poses, and the door will just slowly open. And she'll turn back. You have 10 minutes before it closes itself. And if you
oh,
have to get this door open yourself, don't mess up the routine. It will bring about some dire results.
Mm-hmm. Right? All right.
oh my God.
See, I don't know if I trust her.
Am I
You
to
have 5
presume
minutes.
you are friends or foes of Strahd?
Definitely
Friends,
not friends.
Friends
never
of
mind.
Strahd.
Definitely not friends, I said.
Oh, agreed.
No, not friends.
Not friends, eh? So you're foes. Well, you might be delighted to know that I am on your side, and this is damage I have taken was my confrontation with him. I know what he did in Valachian. I know that he's the answer to finding Rickton. If I could find Rickton, then I can get more training and we could work together to handle this issue. Do you know
Have
of
you
any others
been?
that may have been wanting to take out Strahd himself?
No, but seen? Have you been to Valaki recently?
I
Have you seen
I
what he's
was
done?
I was outside of the walls, unfortunately, so I could not help inside, but I did see what happened, and I followed Strahd on his exit of the town. It was through a full-hearted, but full-minded aspiration that I confronted him. And so I've been left bleeding. I don't know if he is still chasing me, but I must presume he is gonna be hunting me soon.
Not really. I mean, other than these guys, there was that weird guy in the city with a saber-tooth tiger and some silver weapons and some holy symbols. Other than that weirdo, I don't think I've met anyone.
Tiger?
Well, I haven't even met him, but
Did he have any other animals, perhaps, or any sign that he is an animal tamer and fighter?
We didn't know him well.
no. Other than that saber-tooth tiger that died, I don't. He was taming him and had that weird
What
stuff in. Yes.
what name did he go by? I know he doesn't use the written name when he's not here at the tower.
Can't remember. Can I make a? I don't even know if I knew what name he was using.
He told you his name.
Yeah.
Should be in your notes,
Let me check.
unless the note taker be slacking.
No. All I took was all of his like. I have the notes of everything that was inside of his carriage, but not his name. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. It's right there in side notes. Rictavio.
Okay. Rictavio
Yep.
was the name he was going by.
That may have been him. Very close to Rickton, and he was likely scouting the place. He never believed those silly festivals did anything for that town, but they still did them all the time, and I don't know what he was hoping to find. She'll still
Oh,
be clutching at some of the, like this big gash mark that's on her upper shoulder area.
Do you know other Strahd foes?
Other Strahd foes? Oh,
Do you
like
know other people that do not trust Strahd or like him?
they are very few to come between. Many are. Many would say that they dislike him, but few would say they are foe. And that's where the problem lies, is finding the foes. And as far as I know, only Rictavio is the correct, or should I say Rickton as his proper name, is the only one I know of, and I wish to aid him in any way I can, and most of my gear, my armory, was in this wagon, but at least I have what I left with, and it is enough to at least fight what I need to fight. But you say that only this single poisoner kit survived the explosion.
And these strings. I don't know what they are.
That
Caught
was
my
for
eye.
my loot, dear. My loot,
Mhm.
I like the golden strings as they made a glistening color. It is the closest thing to sunlight we get in this place.
Do you want them?
Yes, I would like my stuff back if that's okay with you.
Do you want the strings? Okay, she can have the strings.
I can make another loot with at least my golden strings. I can bring back the sunlight charm to it.
Hmm.
And people.
Was
Hmm?
there, by chance, a journal that survived?
No,
nope.
I don't think we found a journal yet. No.
Oh, that held so much information. Well, if you're gonna go inside that tower, as I said, you have 10 minutes before the door will close itself again. The answer is quite simple. You just simply do the arm dance that is in accordance to the line drawing on the circle tablet. You can pick either side to start from, but just follow the line and you will find your answer. to open that door. Inside, simply ask the golems to take you to the higher floors. The only one we occupied was at the very top. That's pretty, again, everything in there should be pretty much empty at this point, but if you wish to check the tower, you feel free to check the tower.
Oh my god, it is too.
Hmm?
I'm looking at the tower door handout, and it literally is just a
Yeah.
man. Okay.
Yeah, they want us to do a TikTok dance to open this door, and
I
that's
rolled a
okay.
2
Hey,
trying to
hey,
investigate it, so
this game
Right.
was way
Yeah,
back in
and
like 2015
I'm not that.
before
Uh,
Musically, I
yeah,
think. Well,
yeah.
I just thought they were weird symbols.
no, it's
All
not.
right,
It's
can
our
you
dance.
only
unlock
if
that
I
door?
only if I rolled better than a 2 when I was looking at it.
Or if anyone else at least gave it a shot. But
I didn't even notice it.
I wouldn't stay
Okay.
here long. This explosion is sure to have drawn attention. And this tower's very close to falling on its own if you haven't noticed its weak structure. Just make
Hmm.
sure that you don't upset the statues inside. They are rather hostile. Oh, and you may find your magic users to feel rather weakened in there. Just a heads up on that one. Well, if there's
Wait,
nothing
what?
left to
What?
save, then I shall be making my leave.
Where
What's
where
in the tower?
Sorry, what? One question at a time. Who was asking about the tower?
Oh, I was asking what's in the tower exactly. Like anything of importance, or is it just basically abandoned at this point?
Well, it's mostly abandoned, but as I said, we did occupy the upper floor at the very top. It's the only place that will have anything if there is anything. However, I don't know what would be left up there as I've searched it myself. But you're welcome to check it out and see if you can't find anything.
Okay. Okay.
All right. And where will you be stationed if we are ever to
Well, with Strahd
move?
following close behind, I had to steal this horse for the Vistani, and they're not going to be happy about that. In one evening, I seem to have made quite a few enemies. I'll be finding Mr. Rickton, and when I find him, I'll be spending my time with him. Until then, I shall be on the move, so if our paths cross again, it will be by chance.
All right. Safe travels and Godspeed.
How do I say
And
Victor? I keep hearing Richter and thinking of Castlevania.
The names of these things are definitely Castlevania inspired, but
yes,
especially with every
Okay,
other name
so
having Vaughn at the beginning of it.
Esmeralda. Yeah, it's all there. But
Esmeralda, Irina, Tatiana,
mm,
Vaughn this,
yeah.
Vaughn that. Yeah, it's pretty Castlevania.
uh, I'm I'm gonna stay here to make sure no one. I'm not really good at investigating things, so I'll make sure that no one gets the jump on us if there's anyone that attacks.
Alright, so
If we were to dig,
Daphne and Brock, who went inside. Inside there is a flagstone floor, and it's strewn with debris all over. There's a few old crates that stand near the east wall, and there's a torn curtain to the south that partially obscures the tower's vestibule. There's a 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor, and it contains 4 pulleys attached to a taut iron chain for each corner. Then they stretch up all the way through the top of the tower to that little platform that you saw before. Standing next to each of the chains on either side are 4 tall clay statues.
who's the best? Who has the highest investigation out of us? Because I definitely probably don't.
don't think I think Drag probably does.
Maybe he
Oh
should.
wait, no, is Drag intelligence or is he charisma?
Is
No.
investigation would be intelligence. So, oh, Zrag is
And but
intelligence.
it,
Sorry. Yes.
Then it'd probably be dragged.
Yeah, no, I'm not for much use in here.
I've only got a +3 to investigation.
It's also better than mine. You should go.
Then, um, okay, I'll try to make this quick, just so that because if she said the Vistani and Strahd were behind her, then yeah.
Mm.
So this part in the center, that's like just about is it like essentially an elevator lift?
That is what it kind of looks like. There's the indent here, and then there's the chains on the four corners.
Can I look around and try and see if I can find like any switches, devices, or anything like that to activate them?
There's no switches or anything, even if you look around. Again, the chains are standing next to each of the chains are four tall clay statues, one by each of the four chains.
Mm, can I inspect the statues?
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, guess I'll just look at them, see if I can find any hidden buttons or even any signs. Like maybe there's another symbol thing where I have to do another dance.
Sure. Brock, while you're in there and they're looking around, go ahead and just do a flat wisdom check.
Okay. 3 on the dice.
Amazing. Callister, how did your check go?
Oh, not great either. That's an 11.
Alright, so you both are fumbling around and you're just very confused as to how to get this lift to work.
She said something about the golems, so she said to ask them.
Wait, she said to ask the golems?
Yeah, yeah, that's what she said.
Okay, can I try speaking to the golems? The statues?
Yeah, what do you want to
I
say?
don't know, sorry.
I'm gonna hop on the elevator and I'm gonna say,
The
please go
elevator,
up.
remember it's an indent, the elevator is already pulleyed up.
Oh, okay. Then I would like say, elevator, please come down.
And as you ask them to lower the elevator, they'll all start moving with a loud kind of crack as they haven't moved in a while, and they'll start pulling the chain in a way that causes it to lower the platform. It's a very slow descent. It takes about I would say about 12 to 18 seconds per floor just to get lowered, but after about a minute, it would finally reach the bottom floor where two people could fit back to back on it.
Okay. Coming up with me, bro?
Yeah.
Actually, real quick, I'm gonna use another cure wounds on myself just in case I take some fall damage.
Sure. And also, it's been an
Awesome.
hour since I asked. Would you guys like to take a five? It's
I
up to y'all.
might need 5.
Yeah, if you guys want to take a five, we can take a
40.
quick break.
Cool. Awesome.
How much did you heal, Callister?
Full. So it was 8 plus 6, so 14.
Nice. All right, well then, go ahead and do that health, and let's all just go ahead and take a five, get your drinks, use the bathroom, whatever it is that you need to do. It is
Mhm.
6. It's 58 after, so we'll be back at 3 after.
Roger that.
Alright, so random thing. How effective is this? I wanted to lower my caffeine intake, so I bought decaf coffee and espresso. That way I can just put like one dash of espresso in my decaf coffee, so I can have a little bit, but not like a ton. I can control it. Is that smart or am I dumb?
I think it's a bit of cheating.
Well, the goal is so I can still have a little bit of caffeine, but I can control how much, right?
Yeah.
So that way it's not just like one big cup of caffeine. It's like a regular cup of coffee with a splash of caffeine. It's either that or I'm lying to myself and I'm just drinking caffeine. So it's one or the other.
Are you trying to stop caffeine completely?
No, that'll never happen. But
In as
it's just not so much because I drink a ton of green tea as well, and that has caffeine in it. So,
Mhm.
which I'm trying to lessen that as well. So
how much coffee and and tea do you drink?
now or used to. Now I try
Both?
to try. Now I try to have only like 1 or 2 glasses of green tea, and then like one coffee when I have a game, and that's it. The coffee is not. I don't drink coffee unless I have a game.
I think that's a bad thing then.
Yeah,
Just have your coffee. Enjoy your coffee.
before it was terrible. I would have a coffee every day and another coffee if I had my game, and I would have like green tea in between.
I used to
So
get a coffee with like 3 espresso shots in the coffee. I think you're okay.
yeah,
It was a problem.
I think I've just been doing it so long because I like get legitimately like tired for no reason, and I know the reason.
And
The reason is because I stopped drinking so much damn coffee. But
coffee is something that you should probably slowly come off of.
yeah, that's why I'm doing the decaf plus espresso, so I can wane it, you know.
I,
But
are
I
you
was
having a whole espresso with the coffee?
not a whole
Or just
espresso, like
a little?
like when you make your own pot of coffee, you sprinkle the coffee into it, right? And then I'll just do like 1 spoon of the espresso on top of like the few spoons of decaf, so it's like very little caffeine concentrate.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you also have caffeine pills, but that's not as enjoyable as drinking an actual cup of coffee.
No, I like coffee for its flavor. I get coffee flavored stuff
Hmm.
too, so that's also why I got the decaf. Because
Yeah.
sometimes I'm just gonna have coffee because I want the coffee. So, anyways, do we have everyone back? Are we good?
Yep.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Brock and Impius, are you guys back?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
man.
Cool, cool. All right, with everyone back, yeah, Callister and Brock, you guys can get on that platform and make your way up. Well, you stand on the platform.
Yes.
Okay, and then
We want to go up.
you gotta ask for it.
Up, please. Elevator up, please.
As you ask that, the golems will start pulling on the chains to lift you both up. It's a very rickety, wobbly ride, but you guys, it doesn't take much to keep your balance. It's just very slow and rickety. As you make your way up, you go through the second floor. The second floor, you can see it's full of dust and cobwebs that fill it. It's just an empty room. The wooden floor looks to be badly rotted and is partially collapsed. The third floor is very similar to that as well. But then you reach the top floor, and the ride stops. And when you guys reach this top floor, unlike the levels below it, this one shows signs of recent habitation. And although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including like a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. The light enters through the arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters, so you can see in here even if you didn't have dark vision. Other features of the room include things like a standing suit of armor in the corner and a wooden chest. The old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower's roof above you, which somehow remains intact, even though it looks like it should have fallen away under its own weight. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which the hanging iron chains that support the tower's elevator are connected to.
Okay. I've done this before. I'm going to check out the suits of armor. I just want to inspect them or try and determine if there's anything magical or, them coming to life Death House style again.
Yeah. How? What are you doing to check it? By the way, I mean you have to roll investigation, but are you doing anything specific to check it?
Damn. I guess just seeing if it's like in place or if the joints or anything like that. See if it's like you know how when suit of armor is like on display and it's like held up by like putting it on
A tower
like
armor
a
holder.
type of mannequin that holds it up and it
Yeah.
bolts it into the floor or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll
I just want to
investigation.
check for that. Ah, cool. 17.
Cool. It does not appear to be on an armor stand, even though it is a standing piece of armor. Um, it doesn't seem to react to you like looking through it though.
Okay. And the other one as well.
There's only one armor. You want to check the
Oh.
the chest?
Is it a chest on the left hand side?
Yeah, it's a chest, and then you got the armor.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a smaller iron version of the gold guy.
No, it's a chest.
Um,
It's a chest. Um, but before you move on to that, while you were looking at the armor, Brock, what are you looking at?
I'm just chilling, looking around.
All right. Well, you're just enjoying the sweet smell of mildew, I guess.
Yep. Deep
Cal-
breathing.
Callister, as you get close to the wooden chest, there's like a lavender aroma that emanates from it, kind of blending in with the mold. So while it gives a little bit of a fresher scent, it's obviously still not great up here. But you can just open it. It is unlocked, and inside, um, it looks like it has something wrapped in a cloth, and the cloth has a bit of a red stain on it.
okay. I don't know what that is, but I'll just pocket it for now. I'm gonna.
It's big. It's not pocket. It's big. Probably
Oh,
about this big. Yeah, that looks about right.
okay. I'll put it to the side for now. I'll have Drag look at it, or I'll open it up later when it's safe for environment.
Okay, so you're picking up something that's wrapped in a cloth and putting it to the side. Okay.
Mhm. Is there anything else in the chest besides that?
Um, no, it's other than that, it is an empty chest.
I guess next I'll move on to the desk and see if there's any important paperwork or books on there.
Sure. Go ahead and well, you know, while you look over the desk, it looks like it has um a journal that has a bunch of pages ripped out of it. The journal itself is blank, and you're not sure where those pages are. But you also see in one of the drawers it has this set of strange oils that you've never seen before.
Uh, how are they like bottled, these oils?
Um, they're in like various flask styles, but it's like a little kit, like a little box. I'd say about this big, a little one by one, and then it has like a couple flasks in it. with the
Okay.
oils.
I guess I'll pocket the oils. And does the journal have like on the front, back, or any of the usual places it would be like a name
No,
for whose
it,
journal it is? No.
other no, it's a blank journal. The only thing special about it is that there are pages ripped out, and multiple pages, not just a couple. Probably about half that journal has been ripped out at this point.
Okay, I'll still take it with me.
Okay.
Never know.
All right, and you guys want to check anything else out?
What is this?
Yeah.
I believe that's another little. I think that's a table, right? Let's see. You got the
Nothing's on it,
desk.
right?
You got the. Let's see. There's a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, bright tapestries, large iron stove, plenty of wood to feed it behind it. I imagine it's just like a small table. I don't think anything would be on it. Yeah, I think that'd just be like one of those like end tables. Doesn't really point it
Yeah.
out, so.
Hmm. All that's left is the bed. I'm going to check the fireplace. Is there anything inside the fireplace?
Excellent
Like
choice.
around any of the
Go ahead and roll investigation to look through the embers of the fireplace.
11?
11. Alright, as you shift through, most of it's burnt out, but you do find like a corner of a piece of journal paper that looks like it's been singed on the other end, possibly burnt all the way through, other than this one corner that somehow made it by falling to the bottom under the fire.
Okay, I'll put that with the journal and put that away. And there's like nothing like in the corners, like the ceiling part of the fireplace or anything like that.
No,
It's
otherwise
just nothing but
it's
embers,
just
basically.
yep, nothing but the ashes and charred remains of embers before. Yes.
Wow, there really isn't anything. We spend all this time trying to get in here, and there's like nothing in here.
So good.
Oh, God, this place is really well protected for no reason.
Kind of is.
Okay,
Well, ish.
okay.
I mean,
Final check.
hmm, yep. Go ahead.
Oh, so it's just a chest at the bottom of the bed.
There's just the bottom of the bed. Yes.
Okay, I'll look through the chest.
All right.
Well, actually, I'll check the chest to see if it's like trapped or anything like that first.
The man is nervous. The chest is not. Oh, did we get Drag out here? What's up, Drag? Showing up late. But the chest does not seem to be trapped, so you can just go ahead and open it.
I will open it.
All right. Inside the chest, you find a disguise kit. You find a map of Barovia, and it looks like it has little names over all the interesting locations around the place. You also find it's like a sculpted wooden cage, and inside that cage, it has a silver ewer, EWER. Do they mean skewer, or is that a word? Oh, it's like a
EWER.
a pitcher. Just call it a pitcher. What are they doing?
Oh,
It's a pitcher. Okay.
it,
It's a
but
sculpted wooden cage that has a silver uh, pitcher in it, and and then there is also a tiny wooden box, and whenever you open it, it is it's a deck of Taroka cards wrapped in silk. The silk itself is like
so
is white.
when you say a tiny wooden sculpted cage, do you mean like a bird cage essentially?
Yeah, like something that could hold like a chicken or something. Yeah. So I'll give
And
you
it's just got a
sculpted
jug in it
wooden
essentially.
cage with silver ewer. Yep. It's called an ewer, but it's basically a pitcher. Um, tiny wooden box with deck of Taroka cards wrapped in white silk. It was the map of Barovia with markings. That was it, right?
Just from here, yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, the disguise kit.
Oh, the disguise kit. I don't really need it. You know, I'll take the disguise kit, give it to someone else.
Alright, I just put it in chat, everything that was found.
Okay. I'll go and grab the wrapped up thingamajig, the cloth thingamajig, and then I'm gonna head back downstairs.
Alrighty. Did you grab everything from that chest that I listed, or no?
Yes.
Okay. Brock.
Yeah,
You toss it on
we
the
grabbed it.
bag of holding.
Alright. And Brock, are you gonna help with any of this, or are you just
Yeah.
watching him?
I said I was gonna help.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, you guys can decide who's holding what as you step back onto the platform.
I mean, I guess I'll just take all the small things and just carry the silk wrapped, the cloth blood stained wrapped thingy. And then, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna try and ask elevator go down, please.
How loud are you yelling that?
I'm not yelling it at all.
Well, let's see. How long did you guys came up here? That takes about a minute. And you did all these investigations. So you've probably been in here for probably about 10 or so minutes, right? So you asked to be
Yeah,
lowered,
would have been.
and you guys hear the chain start moving to lower you down. But when you get down to the bottom, the door is closed. Everyone outside would have noticed the door closed while they were still upstairs. What would you guys like to do about this?
Hmm. Hmm.
I mean, when we notice the door close, I'm gonna say, can you you guys open it from the other side?
Well, it depends. Do you guys hear me? Can they hear me from the inside? From the
Yes.
I don't
outside?
know.
Yes, you can hear each
Can
other.
we?
If you talk
Yeah.
loud enough, you can hear each other, yes.
Is the same symbol on the outside of the door on the inside of the door too?
No. The door does not show any ability to be opened from the inside.
Okay. Well, who's the best dancer here between all of us?
I'm sorry,
Someone
the
needs
combat was
to
so
do.
crazy I blacked out. I don't know what happened.
Yes, the best. We need the best dancer to do the Macarena to open this thing. Um,
Strahd, if you check your journal, you should be able to see the latest handout. Did you get it? It should
Oh, here
show.
we
You
go.
should have the tower schematic and then the door to the tower.
I mean, to summarize what's been going on, we've been here for
Tower
2
door.
hours.
uh-huh.
We've only just gotten into the tower,
And
and
it's
we took a lot of damage from blowing up a cart and fall damage and being struck by electricity.
Hmm.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah,
that wasn't me, was it?
they touched the door to the tower, and the tower um, shocked everybody with lightning that burst out from the tower itself. Then they tried to open the wagon, and then that door was trapped, so the wagon exploded. That's what the gray is. That's smoke because they put the fire out of the wagon.
I
Um,
mean, I could just turn
just
off the door if y'all want.
just so y'all know, just so you know, you used a first level spell slot, a third level spell slot, and both of your support the Fallens to get everyone
Oh,
up after the explosion.
oh wow.
And
Dang.
also,
Yeah.
Bahar had already told everybody that not only did his ritual cast fail, but his spell casting to dispel magic on the tower failed as well.
Yeah, I didn't try to dispel magic on it. It was the wild shape. I didn't even try to dispel
Oh, I
magic.
thought you used the spell
Yeah,
slot to try that, but yeah, your wild shape
no,
failed when you went near it too. So
yeah. But
So it's
yeah,
getting
who
magic.
can dance? I guess I'll start dancing the Macarena. So going in a straight line from the
Wait,
one.
hold up.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just gonna
and
okay,
say, open door, please.
okay.
and Zrag, just so you know, you failed the despair check in the morning when you guys woke up, and so you are. You know what? I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want them to also know. So I'm going to message
Okay,
it to you.
gotcha.
I'm going to
Keep it.
send you this. This is what you're feeling today. All right. With that, sorry, Callister, you asked the golems to open the door.
I just, yeah, I'd say open door, please.
They don't move. They continue just to hold the chains for the elevator.
Um,
Okay, I got full health. I'm just gonna try touching the door.
we could
You're
do
gonna
the
try
dance.
touching the door.
We can do the dance. Yeah.
Callister
I
made his
mean,
choice.
I mean, who knows? The door might not even be real.
Mm-hmm.
the,
That's
I
This
No,
could
said
all
the
be
fair.
a
door
dream.
should open from the inside, though, right? That seems like a good assumption.
Yeah.
So
the last time we touched it,
this is the third time we're touching the door.
I could just
Hmm.
melt it with acid.
No, that won't work.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh right, magic, right.
So this will be the third time
Is
you
magic real?
guys are touching the door, and as soon as you touch that door for the third time, you're gonna hear the sound of the tower shaking, and it's going
Oh,
to be very clear, very quickly, that it is beginning to fall apart. As those on the outside can see parts of the very top of the tower beginning to fall, debris making its
I
way down.
yeah, I run and dance the Macarena
I
in front of.
dance. I do the
Okay.
dance. I do the dance.
I'm also gonna
Yeah.
All
dance.
right. So
I'm not gonna do
the
the
way I'm gonna
dance.
ask you, I'm not gonna make you turn your camera on and do it, which would be the funniest thing. But I
No.
need you to tell me. Uh, we'll go. We'll
From the
just
top left,
we'll just call
right?
it. We'll
So,
just call this up. We'll call this down. We'll call this one, and we'll call this two. All right. How's that?
what?
Wait, what?
Can you? What?
Wait,
We'll call this up. We'll call
We only
this
see like
down.
half of your. We
Oh,
don't see
I,
the other
hold up,
arm. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
hold
There
up.
we go.
There we
I
go.
see it now.
Up,
Yeah. Do it.
No,
Do
down.
it.
sorry.
this is up.
That's why
All
I
right.
couldn't tell.
Up.
This is up.
Yeah.
This is down.
Up.
Okay.
Down.
This will be one. Right. This is my
One.
left hand, and this will be
Oh,
two.
Uh huh.
This is my right hand.
Uh huh.
That is, I believe, all you need. So tell me what it is that you're doing with your hands.
What's neutral then?
What? Oh, T pose.
T
T
pose. Okay.
pose. So right hand up, you said is one, and left hand up is two, right?
opposite.
Opposite.
Flip that.
Left
Opposite.
is
Okay.
one.
Left.
Right.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
is
Left
two.
is one, right is two.
Hmm.
Right is two. So
The other option is
it's
turn your camera on and do it. That'd be great.
you know you know what the lighting here is kind of shitty, but
Oh yeah,
sure.
it's a lighting issue,
Let-
guys. It's
let's do it. Let's all do it. Sure. Let's do it.
go
All
ahead.
right.
you don't have to, but
No. I'll do it. I'll do it. All right. So it's gonna go like this T pose, and then from T pose we're going to down, and from down we're going to up, and from up we're going to right hand down, and then from right hand down we're going to T pose, and from T pose we're going to down. How was that?
it worked out.
Good job.
I full cammed you for that. You know?
I think that's
All right, so that works. So it was up to T pose,
Yep.
down, up, uh,
Wait,
one
you said up.
T
Wait,
pose.
wait. You said up to T pose.
After no, so I said it's the right hand up, so it's
Yeah.
two to T pose and then down, and from down up, from up to one, from one to T pose again, and from T pose to down.
Right. Yeah, you got it when you did it.
Yeah.
Yep, that does work. Yes. So the door does open, and the tower is still crumbling and crumbling quickly.
I dash.
I'm gonna have
Dash
Callister
right
and
out.
I'm gonna have Callister and Brock do a dex save as they make their way out while the tower is crumbling on itself.
You gotta get 2.5 times away from the building. That's how
Let's
building
see.
collapses
Awesome.
work.
That's 16.
16.
How tall is this building?
19.
Oh, there it is. Here we go. I can't read the. Oh wait, there we go. 20.
16 and 19. Okay.
Seems tall.
You
Yeesh.
both manage to make it out of there as everything is crumbling. 20 feet. Yep. But everyone else started running away. And so, since you made it out while it was crumbling, only a couple of the pieces managed to fly out and hit you guys on the way out as the rubble and stone and all started to fly in a random direction debris. And you guys both get hit in the back pretty hard, taking a whopping 26 damage from some boulders that managed to clash their way into you.
Damn.
And Brock is
And
down
that
under a boulder.
and that is halved already, just so you know.
Oh, you got
Brock
down?
is down.
Brock is down.
Is he?
Okay.
Do I have your health wrong
Yeah.
on the thing here?
I mean,
You do.
I
Yeah.
listen. So the thing is, I had 2d6s I never used. I don't know if it's too late
2d6
from
for
that
what?
healing,
Oh, healing
from that
spirit only
healing
lasts for
spirit.
one. That only lasts for 1 minute. It's been long since.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, that's gone. I'm gonna.
I'll
Yeah.
just use cure wounds on him.
Okay. Good. All right.
Okay. Callister, yeah, because
Uh,
you didn't go down, so Callister, you would have seen Brock go down. Yeah, you can cure wounds him before you get too far. Let's put you next to him. How'd the cure wounds go?
and that is a 6 plus a. Is it 5 or 6 for my spellcaster? 6. Okay, so it's 12 in total.
12.
Nice.
Cure wounds should be 8. Oh yeah, 8 plus. It should be 8 plus your. Let's see, Callister, you are wisdom, so 8 plus 3. Your max should be 11. Where'd you get 6
Oh,
from?
okay. Oh, it said spellcasting modifier, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's 3 for you. Your wisdom, right?
Oh, okay. Oh no, I've been doing
So
it wrong the whole
11.
time.
Have you been using your attack bonus?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I've been
I
using
made
your
that mistake one time. I was like, wait, that's way
No,
too high, and I
that
looked. I
includes
scrolled
your
up.
yeah, 'cause that includes your proficiency. So, if you minus the 3, then it should be 9 health.
Alright, yeah, 9 health then.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. All right, well, with that, this tower falls crumbling down. Not only did y'all destroy the wagon, but you destroyed the tower. Congratulations, you destroyed
Good
everything.
job. Yes.
Seems pretty on point for us.
I
Yeah,
think our
pretty good,
job
yeah.
here is done, guys. We've done what we came here to
I don't
do.
fully believe the tower's broken. I'm gonna walk up to it.
That's fine.
Uh,
No, go ahead, walk up to it.
I'm curious.
Okay.
Man,
No, this is just what heroes do.
I'm
I don't
trying
know
to
if
walk
this
into the
is-
rubble.
All right.
What
Go
looks
ahead.
like rubble, maybe.
Wait.
Okay.
Am I just locked in here?
Hold on, stay there, Drag. And what was that, Daphne?
I would just tell him to wait, I guess, because it seems like a bad idea. It's attacked us like a few times. It's almost killed
Oh,
most of us.
Man, the door's down, unless I stepped on it.
Nope, the whole place is down. It's just debris. So,
Okay.
Oh, dang.
yeah.
Never mind.
And you're walking into
No,
it,
there's maybe
Drag?
some kind of illusion. Never mind.
Alright, Zarek, you walk over the debris, and
Whoa!
busting out of the debris are these golems, no longer holding the chain and no longer with a purpose. They are now very aggressive and turned towards Sarag.
I still don't believe they're real.
Are you okay?
This could all
It's
be
an
fake.
illusion. It's just an illusion. Until he gets punched. Yeah. All right.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll believe it once I get hit.
Alright,
Yeah.
Daphne, everyone stay where they are. Everyone stay where they are.
Let's go
I
over
gotta
there.
And
roll.
add turn.
All right. Let's do this.
I don't know.
Something's
We'll
wrong.
see.
Nice. Okay.
At least I got a high initiative. Goodness. What was that?
mean, it's a good thing you're here, because I'll be honest, Roll20 has not been friendly to you, Drag.
Can you add a 21 for me, Dean?
I got you.
Hey, I'm pretty sure you have higher dex than me, so yeah.
I'm pretty sure
My
he
dex.
does.
Yes.
Are we multiple at 21? How many people are at 21?
We
Two.
got
Myself
Zrag,
Two?
and
Bahar,
Rocksucker?
and
What's
Brock.
your dex?
Brock's is, I think, 5, right?
The
No,
Zrag,
it's
what's Zrag's
3.
dex?
Let's see, 3 for you. Bahar is 2, and Zrag is 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got lucky. I only get like, well, sometimes I get real lucky on my initiative roll, so I'm like, oh, that's
Mhm.
great. Wish that was for damage.
Alright, Callister. Okay, so you guys are good, good. All this is good. Yeah, MPS, yeah, you definitely would have better decks than they would, so that's fine. Alright, and with that, you guys can go ahead and go first. Callister, you're up.
If I approach Drag, is there any way for me to get him out of the way and take his spot without him taking attack of opportunity?
Movement that's not done by you is not counted as opportunity attacks, if that helps
Okay,
answer your
then
question.
I would like to get my sword and shield out, and I would like to pull Drag out of the way and take his spot.
Remember that these walls are no longer an obstacle, it is all debris.
Ah,
It
right,
is going to be difficult
right,
terrain over all of this, though.
right. No, I'll still take Drag out of the way and have them focus on me. That's fine.
Okay, Zrag, do you allow him to pull you out of the way?
Yeah, I'll let him do it if he can touch me. If he's really real.
Alright. Zrag, you
Is this
getting...
part of your condition?
I think
Perhaps.
I know what's happening.
Yeah, I think he's
Oh
unwell.
shit! Oh fuck. Okay, well you're real. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will attack the one on the left
Okay,
with my sword.
okay.
That is a dirty 20,
That does hit.
and then that is 7.
Let's see, you're using your short sword?
Yep.
Alright, and that's a basic weapon. Alright. 7 damage.
And then I will use Red Ambusher to attack again.
Okay. Your sword clashes against their body, and it doesn't even leave so much as a mark on it. But you can go ahead and do whatever else you're
Oh,
gonna do.
so my first attack didn't do anything to them, basically.
As far as you can tell, your sword did nothing to their body.
Okay. I'm just going to use a key point to do, what's it called again? I always forget. Patient defense, and take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Okay. Anything else?
That'll be me.
Brock, you are up.
I want to attack the one he just attacked with my longbow. So I'm gonna roll that. So 26 to hit.
26 hits.
And I am using my feature to give the extra d8.
Right, you're using your longbow, right?
Well, and then it's on top of that.
Okay. For that.
Sorry, I have to find it again. Colossal Slayer.
Alright. Alright, yeah. Well, it hit, so go ahead.
Yep, give me 1 second. That's 12 damage.
12 piercing damage, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah. The arrow does seem to embed into the clay golem. That was the one right next to Callister, right? So.
Yeah, the one he attacked.
Anything else?
That's everything. Oh, I'm gonna attack it again. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Cause
Um,
you're used to
12.
you you're used to your rogue style.
Yeah.
A 12 does not hit.
That would end my turn.
Okay. Bahar, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna try to entangle them so they're in a pickle. So first level entangle.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, they gotta
um
make a saves. All right. And these
yeah,
are dex saves,
it's strength.
strength
D-
saves.
DC 18. Uh,
Okay. Well, that's a 23. That's a nat 20. That's a dirty 20 and a 6 with a nat 1. So we'll say this
this,
one definitely got trapped by the net. So,
um, yeah,
but 3 of them managed to save. But this
yeah,
one back here is trapped.
yeah. Let me just. I'm gonna. It's basically like this, and they'll
Yeah.
be. It's gonna be difficult terrain for them when they move. But that's my action. Bonus action. Turn into a dire wolf. Um, and use the 50-foot speed to get into melee range and help. That gives me 14 AC plus my item, which gives me 1, so 15 AC. And the dire wolf is at 37 HP. All right.
Oh my god, that's what I've got to do.
If you can just give me
Uh,
control and move it.
yeah, I got it.
9.
Let me play it off. And give it to Bahar. Alright, I think you have control over. Yeah, you should have control over
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So 50 move speed is gonna get me here, but my action was entangled, so I don't get an attack. That's my turn.
Okay. Zrag, you are up.
Oh, gotcha. Let's see. If I move here, it'll 20. It's gonna be plenty of room. I'll go ahead and use my second, what's called spell slot for my aura vitality.
Okay. You use
Eh.
the spell slot and the spell fails.
Oh, oh dang! Look down. Okay. Well, it sucks. I'll try and step a little further away and
Yeah, you hear in
cast
your mind. Yeah.
healing word at Brock because I know he went down.
That would be a second leveled spell, which you can't do in one turn.
Okay, gotcha. Right. I thought since it failed, I wouldn't.
Like,
Oh, I could still do it. But
It's
never mind.
still no, because it still consumed the spell slot. Still counts as if it was spelled or
Gotcha.
casted.
Okay, and well, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Daphne, you're up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one to run away from a fight, but I think we should go, guys.
I mean, just see if they can be damaged at least once. If not, then we should run away. Because
Mm,
It's difficult terrain from
By the
this
way, is
one.
your sword magical, Calistor, or do you have just a normal sword?
just a normal sword. It's only my
yes.
longbow and shield that are magical.
All right, Daphne.
Yeah.
So you moved in.
I'll go for my rapier then.
Okay. Go ahead.
The 18.
18 does hit. No need to
Oh,
roll damage as you jut your rapier forward at him. It just seems to kind of bounce off of their skin.
Does anyone have any magical weapons
You can
that
feel,
are close to?
Daphne, you can feel that your weapon itself is weaker than it usually gives off energy for.
I guess I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
I can try.
Yeah, go for it. Second attack, you're gonna punch him.
I got a 9, so I'm not gonna punch him.
Nope, yeah, that would be a miss. You are a bit distraught
Yeah.
by your rapier doing nothing to it.
Nothing. Mm. But we saw the arrow work.
You did see the arrow work, yes.
So if I was to like kind of like poke, I guess, instead of slash, like
The rapier does poke.
right. Good point.
I mean, I think you've got a magical longbow though. That's
I
the
was
thing.
gonna, yeah. We have magical weapons.
Basically, you get them out of this tower anti-magic field before we can use our magic weapons to damage them. Seems the thing here. Because I think we're standing close enough to the tower where maybe our magical shit doesn't work as well.
I will step of the wind next time then.
We are.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking to do
We
too.
have
Yeah.
officially breached in the full tactic conversation. Daphne, go ahead and wrap up your turn, please. You have a bonus
I was just
action.
gonna use the key point
Mhm.
to, yeah, step of the wind. I want to get away.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't.
here.
That doesn't give you uh,
It's like
disengage, does it?
That does.
Step of the wind.
Yeah.
You take the disengage or dash action. So yeah, you can just step of the wind, disengage. How much movement do you have left though?
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. It's here.
This last step was 10 feet because of difficult terrain, which is like all around this circle here. So when you leave, it'll be another 10, and then the rest of that's 5. Because there's debris all over the place.
So then
Let me put a black box around it, make it
35
easier.
and 40. I have to go back.
There, that's your difficult terrain box. If that helps.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. This golem's gonna turn toward the dire wolf, and he's going to take his fist, both of them, and he's gonna just try and like double punch on both sides of the wolf at the same time. The better roll is a 19. Does that hit?
That hit? Yep.
The worst roll for the second one is a 12. Does that hit?
No.
Okay. So he misses with one of the punches, but you weren't able to evade it on both sides, and so you still take a whopping 23 damage as one of his fists lands on your side.
Minus 3. A lot of damage, alright.
And now I need a con save from you.
Okie dokie. On saving throw. $18.
Passes, so second effect does not happen. This one that can only reach Callister. Here comes the same thing. 2 fists, both sides of you, Callister. Oh man. The worst one is a 22. So do they both hit?
22, dude. Is that a disadvantage?
Why would he be disadvantaged? He's not the one that's grappled.
And I took the dodge action as part of
Oh, that's correct.
the
Well, then the first fist with the disadvantage would be the 22. And let me do the second fist with disadvantage. Disadvantage on the second fist is a nat 1. So let's do the first damage, which is gonna be 16 bludgeoning damage, and I will need a con save from you. And I'll give a d6 for the consequence of the nat 1. And the second one, whenever his first fist comes through with the follow through, and the other one was coming, he manages to clash his own fist. So he'll take some of his own damage. Oh wait, you know what? No, he doesn't. You just hear a loud crash between it, but that would count as bludgeoning damage, and so he is fine still.
Oh, okay. I did a dirty 20 for the con save.
Okay, then no second effects. Just a whopping first hit that would have crashed through your jaw, which would have made him follow through, and the other one. So, Impius, your turn.
I think I'll just walk up here. Right about here.
Mhm.
And then hold my action to attack the next creature who enters my range. They do all eventually start coming down.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Strength save from the one in the back. That is not going to pass, an 8 on the die. Alright, so he's still stuck. This one, however, can reach the dire wolf. And so, first punch to the dire wolf. That is a 23.
Mm-hmm.
So, the dire wolf is going to take an initial 15 bludgeoning damage.
Bringing me down to my original form with a -1.
And I need a con save from you.
Okay. So, let me do the -1 first. And a Constitution saving throw. It is a 7.
Alright, that 1 damage that rolled over to you, your actual form, is going to be a permanent HP loss until you take a long rest.
Uh-huh.
And then with you going to your smaller form, he'll take 1 step forward to throw his second fist at you, and that is going to be a 26.
Uh-huh. I hit.
Alright, so that is going to be a whopping 19 bludgeoning damage as the second fist lands right on the side, like right on the rib cage. Another con save, please.
It's a 9.
And so that damage, the 19, is also permanent HP loss until a long rest, making you minus 20 max HP. So, and you feel that. Callister, you are up. Fresh round, buddy.
I will use a key point to do Step of the Wind and disengage.
Okay.
And
Was that door stopping you? I turned it off to stop stopping you.
no, I tried clicking my token and accidentally opened the door. Click the
Oh,
door
okay.
token instead.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I turned that
15,
collision off.
20, 25, 30. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna use my longbow. Yeah.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
Your glimmering longbow, right? Yeah. The 30-20 does hit. Who are you hitting?
This one, the one that's on the right hand side of the half.
Okay. Go ahead and do your damage.
5. Oh, that is 12, 17.
17 damage. That is not bad for your longbow, as this arrow embeds into the clay body as well as the last one. All right, bro.
And that,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
damn, okay. Oh, no, you're good. I was telling,
Okay.
damn, you're still not feeling it, okay.
I'm gonna
Rock, you're up.
shoot the one he just hit with the longbow.
Mhm.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits. Go ahead and do damage. 1d8 plus 1d6 plus, I think, 6. No, plus 4.
16.
16 damage. Not bad. Second arrow is embedded into the body of the golem.
And I'm gonna go again. That's a 10. 11, sorry.
11 does not hit. So your second
Oh.
arrow would have flown past the clay golem. Anything else for you, Brock?
That's everything.
Bahar, you are up.
All right. Bonus action disengage. 10. That's still in
That's 20.
20. Okay. 25. And transform into a giant octopus. Because I don't trust doing wild shape in here. And yeah, I'm gonna transform as he basically just his limbs start to grow and elongate, becoming pointy, and more tentacles come out as he transforms into a giant octopus.
Okay.
Hmm.
Crazy choice.
Yep.
Super awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotta pull up
That was my action to disengage. Bonus action to wild shape,
Mm-hmm.
using my second wild shape, and yeah, I'm gonna kind of just stay here, try to
Can
here.
you? Okay.
I can breathe. Yeah,
You cannot breathe. You
I
are.
can hold my breath.
Yep, you
Is
are
more like
officially
it.
holding your breath.
Mm-hmm.
Zrag, you are up.
Okay.
For
I'm
1 hour.
just gonna look at my tool, my weird staff that I use as casting focus, and be like, "What the hell's going on right now?" And I'll step back a little further and be like, "All right, better work this time." And I'm gonna go ahead and use what is it? Where is it? Here you are. Healing Spirit. And go ahead and summon the Healing Spirit on Brock first.
Okay. Then Brock can have 1d6. Healing Spirit has, I believe, 4 more uses. What's your thing? Zrag, you are plus 4. So it has 3 more uses after the first d6. But you
Gotcha.
are welcome to use the first one on Brock, and it's 1 per round.
Okay, 1d6. I add my modifier, right? Or no?
No.
Okay, never mind. You get 5 health, Brock.
Thank you.
And then, as a bonus action, I have to wait to move it, right? Until next round?
Yes.
Okay. And... That's a spell. I'm gonna try and do what's called Acid Splash, but if it doesn't form, that's all I can really do. I'll try it on this guy.
Sure. So yeah, you throw the. I'm not even gonna make you throw it. You throw your acid, and as soon as it passes this little like barrier I've set up for you, before it even reaches where the tower was standing, the acid just kind of poofs out of existence.
Yep. Gotcha. And that's my turn. I'll step back a little further, and that'll be my turn.
Alrighty, Daphne, you're up.
I really think we should run away. Just saying. But I'll go
Do
for
it.
my.
Yes. You should. We should definitely run away. I'm just gonna be trying to hold them back, and I'll be right behind you. And I look at everyone, and I'm like, we should definitely run away here.
I don't know how the octopus is talking.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Telepathically,
I'll go for my
in their
arrows.
mind.
Oh yeah, telepathically, yes, that's correct.
Oh, this guy. To the closest one, I'll go for my arrows.
Yeah, with your.
Diagonal from behind.
Okay. Yeah, you can shoot from there.
Trying. Yeah.
And you have. Let me look at your longbow. Okay. Which one are you shooting?
This one. That
Okay.
one.
All right. Go ahead.
16.
16 does hit. Go ahead and do your damage. What is that? 1d8 plus 4?
Mm-hmm. 8.
8 damage. Alright.
Yep.
Another arrow
No.
gets embedded along with the other 2 that are already embedded in there.
Yeah. No, go again. 14. Yeah.
14 does hit. Go ahead, do your damage again.
Let's do it. 11.
11 damage. Not bad. Now that thing has 4 arrows embedded in it, but it is still standing and is not flinching or anything. The road is this
Yeah.
direction, so everyone's aware. Because remember, it's like a little peninsula thing in the middle of the lake, so.
I'm gonna stay here, though.
Okay. 10, 20. It makes it to the octopus. And the octopus is about to get wrecked. The first punch is a 25. Let me put your health
Yep.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should actually
I already
should
completed it.
actually be 11 on the AC. But yeah,
It's
25.
+1 from the tattoo that the octopus
Oh,
has on
that's
the
right.
front.
I forgot about your tattoo, man.
Yeah.
Such a smart pick, to be honest. It beats my homebrew thing. But anyways, with the first one hitting, we'll go ahead and do the damage. As the damage is, well, it's actually pretty low. It's only going to be 17 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna make you do the con save because it doesn't matter if it's permanent HP loss or not. So,
Mm-hmm.
the second attack is a 16. I believe that hits,
Mm-hmm. 16 hits.
and that's gonna be a much better roll with a 23 damage.
23 damage does. Down to 12.
10, 20, 30. Ampius, you're up.
I guess I'll try poking this guy over here.
You're swinging your glaive, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go up and master, reckless attack. You know the shebang. Bang. Boop, boop.
The 15 does hit. Let's just do your first swing for now. So the 15 does hit. As you get your glaive up and you go to swing it towards him, you find that your glaive just kind of slides across his skin. The clay opens up where your blade cut through before just molding back together.
Hmm. 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 Not very effective.
So do you want to do that second swing, or do you want to do something else?
Well, I'm just gonna do it anyway because of extra attacks. I can't
Oh.
do anything else with that action.
The 18 does hit, and again, another cut through the clay before it just molds itself back together.
Alright. Then I'll take a step back here.
Did you want to use
That
your
would
bonus
be.
action for anything?
Yeah.
Was that yeah or nah?
Nah. I'm good.
Leaving your octopus high and dry. Alright. That's another fail on the strength save, which is pretty crazy. Alright, this go on 10, 20, 30. That's his full movement. Callister, you are up.
Okay, I proceed to run away. I'll shoot my longbow. I've taken a few steps at this one.
Okay.
That is a 27.
That hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
1 plus 6. 13.
13 damage. Not bad. Another arrow gets embedded into the body of the clay golem.
And okay, no, I'm just going to continue running. How much was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Alright,
I think
Brock.
I've got 40.
Brock,
Yeah,
you're
40,
up.
yep.
things.
All right, Brock ran off. Bahar, everyone's leaving.
It's okay. I'm also leaving. I'm also getting the fuck out of here.
How are you doing that?
Yeah, that's the real question. So let's see which one would be. Because I don't know if. Yeah, probably dexterity is going to be better than strength to make them save. So let's see what this is. Oh, this is a con. Yeah, no, I'm not taking my chances. Okay. Tidal wave is 10 feet wide, 30 foot long. So 10 feet wide. Whoops, let me do a line.
You can't cast the spell as an octopus.
I know. I'm 100% gonna drop out of it, so you can just bring me back with my 2 HP. Yeah. And instead of using my action to, I'm gonna try to put them prone even more, but now with a dexterity saving throw. So it's a 10 foot wide and 30 foot long. So I should be able to hit all of them here.
It's a spell, right?
Um,
It's a spell, right?
Tidal wave. I'll put it up here
So
for
you
you.
cast the spell, and as soon as
Uh,
the spell gets
I'm
inside this area, it
no. Well, how the hell
disappears.
did entangle work? That's why I'm wondering. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna get
Entangle.
the hell out of here.
You
Yeah.
know, that's a good argument. I shouldn't have let entangle work.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if we're outside and we cast inside, I thought it was,
Nope,
it's whatever. So
that
yeah,
was me being dumb. My bad.
that's that's all
Should
good.
have caught that one
I'm
last
gonna
time.
use my. That's okay. I'm gonna use my 30 movement to
To,
get the fuck out of there.
to be
Yeah.
fair, it probably saved your life that I forgot that because this guy would have launched
Yeah, yeah.
you.
That's why I was like trying to find a way to cast spells into it. So I
Yeah,
thought this would
I
work,
should
but
have said
that's
no
also
immediately. That was my
yeah.
fault. That was
That's
a
okay.
DM mistake.
It's all good. Run 30 feet away, and yeah, I guess we'll start all running here.
All right,
But yeah,
is
it's
Zrag,
okay.
Daphne, and NPS, are we on the same page? All running away?
Yeah, before I was gonna run away, I was gonna run the healing spirit throws through the three of them.
Yeah, that's fine. You can give 1d6. Just pick 4 more people. As you know, because when they run through it, that also counts. So
Right.
whoever
Mhm.
you
Okay.
want to give it to, you can just pick 4 people and give them 1d6.
Oh, Bahar, you got 5. Impius, you got 4. Daphne, sorry, you got 3.
It's okay.
You know what? I'll give you the second one since Oh, and you got another
Mhm.
3, so 6.
All right.
And I'll just continue to run.
They're
I got
coming.
40 feet. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'm right behind these guys. Good old. Wait, would I have, even with my condition today, would I have done the boot thingy? I know it's kind of a habit, but yeah.
I was wondering if you would or not. That's why I didn't do it by default because of the roll for this morning.
Mm.
So
Okay,
I
so I only
really
make it
didn't
30
know
feet because I
if
don't
you
have a
would have or
bonus action.
not. So, but all right.
Yeah.
So the injured party makes their way out of here, leaving the golems behind. And yeah, where do you guys want to go from here?
Find somewhere to take a long rest.
It
What time is
is.
it?
It's only you guys. It's only been maybe like 2-3 hours. So
Yeah.
we'll go with the higher end and say it's been 4, just to be friendly with it.
I can go ahead. I can cast Healing Spirit 2 more times today, or I can give us what's it called
I can
aid.
also
I mean,
cast. I got it prepared. If I knew you had healing spirit prepared, next time I'll prepare something else. But
So
I can't change any
yeah,
of my spells, so yeah.
so
yeah. So
where are we going?
I'm I'm at a max HP of 12 right now, which is crazy. So
Is
that's something until I do a long rest. But I think we should just do a short rest and keep going. I'll get both of my wild shapes and hopefully just survive with that HP instead.
it's always an option to just hang out and hide for the rest of the day. It's not
Right.
unheard of. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
but
I
yeah,
think
Yep.
it's up to you guys.
you guys let me know.
I'm up either way. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I think a long rest should happen. Like a few of us have not maximum HP and also are injured, very injured, and have spent a lot of spell slots.
So where are we running to? Here's your crossroad. North, south through the forest? You guys had your campsite up here, so
I think just here,
There's the
just to
winery.
get closer towards
If we make it to the,
Yeah.
we should let them know that the Valaki's all screwed. If Valaki's real.
Or maybe don't say anything.
Are you good? Have you been
No.
good? Do you think everything's fake? What's up with that?
let's get you
That'll be
guys.
consistent, right?
Let's get you guys to the campsite. You said in here, so we'll put you inside of the forest area here, and let's get you into a little camp area, and you guys can heal up, discuss things and stuff. Let's go ahead and put y'all in a clearing. I don't know if this is set up right or not. Sorry. Oh, it is. Not too bad. There you go. You guys come over here, and yeah, you can set up your campsite, which is conveniently already together.
Do you guys think we should tell them about the our Valaki
No.
friend?
No.
Okay. That's why I didn't say anything.
I could read their thoughts and see if they're on the side of what's it called? Strahd.
I
The
am
woman?
so glad we got out of that fight well enough.
Yeah, the winery people. Yeah, if I read their thoughts, if I could peer a little deeper, I could see if they're, like,
Mm-hmm.
what's it called?
Yes.
Empathizers with Strahd.
They'll know right away you are trying to get in their mind. Usually, every time I tried it myself, people end up hating you, no matter if. What I'm trying to say is the suspicion needs to be there before you do it, because it's a line that once you cross, people know that you've been looking in their head and all.
I meant the woman that we met.
Oh, you mean, what's her name? I'm forgetting her name now. Why am I drawing a blank?
The mother of those children is what you're talking about? What one? The Invalaki?
You mean Lady Fiona?
The one. No, the one we just met.
Oh, yes. Okay, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
believe. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't
Well-
let the winery people know, but how will we just take the money that they're gonna give us? Because we delivered their wine, technically. I mean, we did. Just, there's nobody to drink it anymore.
Right. Yeah, we should probably go collect their money there too.
Fucking bad.
I
Well,
forgot
technically,
about
we did do the job, so
Yeah, tax. Yeah, I guess we did.
we'll just lie and say that they were gonna, that the town's gonna send back the horse. I think that was the plan, anyways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep looking at the fire, like
Come
reach
back-
my hand
Um,
towards
come
it
back in a
and
second.
feel the heat, and I pull
Oh.
back.
Right, I just remembered. In the tower, all the things we found.
Yep, you
Yeah,
guys
and
have
I was
things to go
thinking-
through. That'd be. Yeah, I'd like you guys to go ahead and do
Um,
that now. Go ahead.
Brock has got an item that's wrapped up in a bloody cloth type thing. We didn't look at it because I wanted to do it in a safer environment, but I just remembered.
You want me to take a look at it?
Yes, if you could.
Alrighty then. I can identify 3 things.
And what else was there? There was a journal.
Or I can try and look at it, but I'm not sure if that's going to work too well today. Especially since everything seems kind of weird.
Oh man.
Oh, and does
Yes.
anyone want a disguise kit?
Did anyone? Did you? Whoever asked Durag that question as you guys were coming to the or the resting area, go ahead and do that again, because that was gonna be an interesting combo. Something about how he's feeling today, or not believing things today.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Bahar would when you're like, if it's real, he's like, what do you mean real? You thought those golems weren't real? You thought we were not real? What's up with that?
I don't know. It's weird. I woke up this morning and now everything just feels off. It's kind of like a dream. Just I'm not sure. That's why, I'm gonna reach my hand towards the fire right now. I'm not even sure if this fire is real, and reach towards
Can you
it. As soon as
he
I'm
kind
pulling
of goes to
no, I'll
stop
pull
his
my hand. As
hand.
soon as I feel the heat, I'll pull my hand away.
Okay.
I'm only gonna know for sure if I feel something from it. Using my senses here, it's weird. I can't rely on sight right now. It's ugh.
Huh.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Especially since
think-
I make physical objects like boots.
Since we're at the resting area, I'll drop detect magic at a first level to see if there's any weird magical effect on him.
Wow, I don't even know if that would. I wouldn't say
Hit
there's
me with
a.
an
I wouldn't
identifier,
say
that
there's
would.
a. I wouldn't say there's a.
Magical. Okay.
We did realize every time we wake up that
Let me describe it like
Oh.
this. Whenever you do that detect magic, you can notice that there's like almost like a gray aura around everybody that is almost like persistent, but the one that is around him, around Zerag, has this like almost like orangish gray, darker gray hue to around him.
Something's weird with you, Zarag. Some weird interference in. I don't.
I mean, maybe. I
Did
don't
something
know if I can
happen
fix this.
when you were sleeping, or?
No, I just woke up and I felt like this. It's weird. I don't even know if I'm having this conversation with you. Hit me right now. Do it.
Like
I'll hit
not damaging,
Not-
but like kind
not you.
of slap
You'll
him.
hurt.
I'll slap
No,
him.
stop him.
Just
I'll
full.
slap him.
Just
No, like not full, not full. Just,
Not you, because I know you
with
fist line.
with
it's not
a
even.
wind
It's not
up.
even the slap. It's not even the slap that will bring you back. It's like the wetness of the hand that touches your face. You're just like, yeah, okay, this wetness can't be fake. It's just,
you're real.
oh,
Okay, gross.
yeah, kind of, yeah,
So I
yeah.
got a rag and wipe my face. Ugh.
I don't
Okay,
know.
you're real. Got it.
Does any one
Daphne,
of
you can
us
pinch me.
know
You
what
can't
the
hit
hell's
me because your
happening?
hands hurt a lot more.
I'm just gonna do it softly.
It's
I'll
gonna
just,
hurt a
like-
lot more because you do damage.
I'll push him softly.
How softly can you punch someone? Actually,
Not punch him. I'll just touch him. I won't punch him.
Okay,
I
yeah,
I find my
got it. You're real.
see.
Ugh.
I didn't punch
that's
you.
weird. But I think Bahar has this weird. It's like eyebrow up, just wondering what the fuck's happening, and he's like, something's weird, but I'm not sure. Detect magic is not giving me anything, so you.
I mean, I don't think I can identify myself, can I? I can try.
No.
Let's see. As for detect magic, you guys did get some stuff, right? So let's see. You got
Yeah.
you have that.
What's
you have,
magical in all of the stuff we got? That's a good
Yeah,
question.
you have the key. You have the poisoner kit. You have the disguise kit.
Oh, we don't have the prisoner kit.
I don't have the poisoner's
that's right,
kit. I
you
was
get
a
that back.
good
So
guy.
you got
Yeah.
you have a key. You have a disguise kit.
Yeah.
What else was it?
There was a blood rag with something
Oh,
inside.
The oils that he pocketed, those have a magical essence to them. What would they be? I would imagine.
Can I see that key?
Oh yeah, here. I was
Hey.
gonna ask Callister or Brock if they saw something that it could
The
be used for. But I'll give
oils.
you
The oils
to-
give off a necromancy energy to them.
Okay.
Necro. There's necromancy coming from your oils.
Oh.
And whatever's in the rag is not giving off anything.
Okay,
Does
so
anyone want
the
to try
only...
the key in the book?
Yeah, that's why I was asking for the key. I was gonna pull the book
Oh,
out and try it.
yeah, good idea.
As soon as I touch the key, I'm like, okay, that's solid. Good. Cool. Okay, and I'll pull out the book and go ahead and try the key on the book. I won't try and force
Someone
it or
else do
anything.
it. Someone else do it. Someone who's not questioning reality right now.
That'd probably be a good idea. I'm not sure if anything's real right now.
Okay.
He's looking at my
Yeah,
hands. Shaking.
I'll open the book with the key, if I can. I'll attempt to do it.
Okay. The key does in fact fit and unlock the book.
Hey,
Hey.
nice.
He's feeling is good.
Thank God you didn't give it back.
I'm,
Oh, you're gonna.
Kind of touch Zerag, and
Um,
I'm like, this is real. It's actually opened.
Well, I know. I handed him the book.
who's
Okay.
holding the book and who's reading through it?
I am holding through it, and I guess I'm reading through it.
All right. So, Callister, as you open that book, you can see that this ancient book has been penned, and on the very front page, you see that it is signed Strahd von. Uh, oh, damn. No, his last name is Strahd. Damn it. His first name is. What's his first name? Here we go. I'll just open this. No, first, yeah, Strahd von Zarovich. I don't know why I blanked on that. Sorry, guys. And it, as you start to read through it, it seems to tell some sort of tragic tale of how this place came, or how he came to be in a fallen state. The so the book reads. Straight from the Tome of Strahd, and this is in Strahd's writing. So Strahd wrote down, I am the ancients, I am the land. My beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. I was the warrior, I was good and just. I thundered across the land like the wrath of a just god. But the war years and the killing years wore down my soul, as the wind wears stone into sand. All goodness slipped from my life. I found my youth and strength gone, and all I had left was death. My army settled in the valley of Barovia and took power over the people in the name of a just God, but with none of a God's grace or justice. I called for my family, long unseated from their ancient thrones, and brought them here to settle in the castle Ravenloft. They came with a younger brother of mine, Sergei. He was handsome and youthful, and I hated him for both. From the families of the valley, one spirit stone above all others, a rare beauty who was called Perfection, Joy, and Treasure. Her name was Tatiana, and I longed for her to be mine. I loved her with all of my heart. I loved her for her youth. I loved her for her joy, but she spurred me. Old one, she would call me. Older and brother also. Her heart went to Sergei. They were betrothed. The date was set. With words she called me brother, but when I looked into her eyes, they reflected another name, death. It was the death of the age that she saw in me. She loved her youth and enjoyed it, but I had squandered mine. The death she saw in me turned her from me, and so I came to hate death, my death. My hate is very strong, and I would not be called death so soon. I made a pact with death, a pact of blood. On the day of the wedding, I killed Sergei, my brother. My pact was sealed with his blood. I found Tatiana weeping in the garden east of the chapel. She fled from me. She would not let me explain, and a great anger had swelled within me. She had to be made to understand the pact I made for her. I pursued her. Finally, in despair, she flung herself from the walls of Ravenloft, and I simply watched everything I ever wanted fall from my grasp forever. It was 1,000 feet through the mists. No trace of her was ever found. Not even I know her final fate. Arrows from the castle guards pierced me to my soul, but I did not die, nor did I live. I became undead forever. I have studied much since then. Vampire was my new name. I still lust for life and youth, and I curse the living that took them from me. Even the sun is against me. It is the sun and its light I feared the most, but little else can harm me now. Even a stake through the heart does not kill me, though it holds me from movement. But the sword, that cursed sword that Sergei brought, I must dispose of that awful tool. I fear and hate it as much as the sun. I have often hunted for Tatiana. I have even felt her within my grasp, but she escapes me. She taunts me. She taunts me so. What will I take to bend her to love me? I now reside for below Ravenloft. I live among the dead and sleep beneath the very stones of this hollow castle of despair. I shall seal shut the walls of the stairs that none may disturb me. And that is the end of the tome.
I thought learning about him would, maybe justify his character, but he still just sounds like a piece of shit through and through.
Guys, that's
Sucks.
really
Yeah.
most of what I got. People will use circumstances either to their advantage or not, and I think
Also, was Tatiana his niece?
No,
Think-
Tatiana.
no, I think it's
Tatiana was the lover of his brother
his
Sergei,
brother.
which
Okay.
he
Okay.
helped basically
He
make
hated.
he made the
Yeah.
castle Ravenloft, and he expected that to be enough for his family to live there and basically let him kind of run the place. But he didn't find himself happy with running anything whenever he had to watch his brother betrothed the one that he
Young.
loved, but really
Yeah.
he just loved someone that was young and beautiful and typical nonsense. So
Okay.
I mean, he
Find her
also.
remains. We can mess with him.
Yeah. He was also already jealous from his brother. Say at the start, he's like, "Oh, he's young. I hate him for it." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, and we know yeah,
Yeah.
we know two really good
Just
things
he's
from the
old.
book. A stake through the heart will stop him
Stop
in his
him. Yeah.
tracks. Yeah, and
Mm.
the sword is the key to killing him.
Yeah. That is quite right. Yes,
anything else?
I.
Maybe there's something with her body, but I don't know. I doubt it.
All right. Must head to sleep. Let these wounds close up a bit.
it's
And
still
with
pretty early to take another long
it's
rest with
early.
how long the long
Yeah.
rest was before. You guys have about a
Um,
6 hour wait before you can take another long rest. But you're welcome to
Okay.
hang out
Well.
here in the forest until then. That's also
mm,
why I thought you might want to go through all
Yeah.
the stuff.
If
I
we have
think
6 hours, okay, I'll roll some HP at least from my short rest hit dice, if
yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm
If you
gonna
want, I
actually
can
suggest
identify
is
those items while we're killing time.
what I. Oh yeah. You know what? Let's actually save some stuff because it's already a little after. So, we'll cut it here, and then next week try and remember. Write down whatever it is that you might want to discuss roleplay wise, because it seems like we're going to start with a roleplay type of day. So, put whatever notes you need into the Roll20 chat to make sure that you know what you want to go over, such as Callister. Technically, you haven't unwrapped that thing yet. You have the Taroka deck. That's right. You guys have some stuff to split up possibly amongst each other, things to discuss, and now you have that tome to mull over for the week. So when we come back next week, we will just work up from there. So. And you guys, if
Cool,
you
cool,
guys
cool.
decide you want to do something within the 6 hours, that's always an option. So, just consider your options.
Sounds good.
Roger that.
Cool. All right, let me go ahead and close it out.
Mhm.